on mine right now. Right meow.
All right.
You guys know how when you try to paint white over something, you have to like extra coats?
Yeah.
When you try to purge white filament behind red filament, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, I've got about 100 millimeters of pink filament down here in a coil.
Didn't you tell me that was your favorite color?
It is, but for the light box, I kind of need white.
All right. It's, again, not streaming to my Facebook for some reason. So we're going to share it off the YouTube. That sounds wonderful to me.
When I did my couple of live streams this past week, Dan, it did not stream to Facebook either. I just I just cut and pasted the link.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
The body of the message.
Yeah, I think with everything going on right now, Facebook is kind of being very.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They probably have a ban on live videos right now, afraid of what somebody might say. To be honest.
Yeah, except for like certain news outings. So,
okay. I are back. So I had to remove some stuff from the build plates, and oh shit, I got one more print to get going. Darn it. Never rests.
All right, guys, what's up? This is Optimized Drone. We're live now on YouTube, but we're not on Facebook yet. I'm working on it. This is Taylor and William from Fpv Builders Group, guys. What's up? How you been?
Good.
We
same-o.
What?
I said same-o, same-o.
Yeah. You guys have a lot of stuff coming up pretty soon in terms of the group, but first let's talk about it. What's coming up in a month with the group, man?
Well, we've got our 1 year anniversary coming up in a year or in a month.
2 year.
2 year. 2 year. That's right, Tam. Have another one, Taylor. Drops out.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Geppetto's Lab? What's up, Mr. Relentless? Mr. Relentless donated an item for the giveaway tonight.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah. We got a couple of nice little giveaways going tonight. So you guys get to be a part of something awesome, as always. I know how much you guys love giveaways on FPV Builders.
Yeah, definitely. It's a way to give back.
We got, let's see, the giveaways we got tonight are, we have not one, but 2 7-inch Source 1 frames.
Oh, damn.
And I have a...
Can I enter in one of those?
Yes, you may. They are donated from Mr. Relentless and Mr. Jeff Poole, Spooner FPV.
What's up, Sean? 2 scoops in the house.
2 scoops, always in the house. I sent him a message to see if he wanted to pop on at some point, so we may get Sean on as well.
Mr. Relentless, just shoot me a message and I'll shoot you some stickers for sure.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Let me make this. Let's share this on Facebook here. I'll do that later. So let's start with William. Before we went live, you were talking about pretty much why you guys started FPV Builders and what FPV Builders became.
Right. So a short while after Taylor had already started FPV Builders, and I think, Dan, you were a part of that. It was almost like Taylor and I started to converse on different things with the Builders Group and just repairing things. And I started talking to him about his race drones and where he was doing. And he was only 2 hours away from me. So we had that in common, and we just started talking about, hey, you know, what can we do different? What other stuff are out there? And before you know it, he was asking me to join FPV Builders as, you know, an admin.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'd already had experience being a moderator on T-Motors Facebook group. So that was a big thing, and a few other FPV groups as well. So we just clicked really well with our common knowledge on design and how to diagnose issues and problems. And I just started talking to him about all of that. And that was it. We just clicked really well.
William's very modest. I actually recognized his unrelenting willingness to help every person that posted in the group. And I didn't want that to go to waste. So I just jumped on it and was like, hey, bro, you need to be an admin of the group. You're putting in enough work. You definitely deserve it, you know? And it was one of those things where I noticed it and I was like, all right, I'm going to see how long this guy can keep this up. And, you know, a couple weeks go by, a month goes by, 2 months goes by, and I'm just like, wow, it's incredible. Like, I don't think I've seen a single post in the group. I mean, keep in mind at that time we had, you know, 1,000 members max, and I'm seeing William post on every single post in the group. And I'm just like, wow, you know, and I think I've mentioned it on every single one of these live streams that I've done in the last couple months that the group wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for William. You know, he's a huge part of making the community what it's been, and you know, people knowing that they can get good help. And I think that's just trickled over. And now there's a lot of Williams in the group now, but they weren't there at the beginning, and it's really hard to see these people because there's so many damn posts now. It's like, I can't even keep track of them all. You know what I mean?
But still, even with that many posts, I still notice William is usually one of the first to respond.
Always, exactly. I mean, and if he's not the first, he's there. He's there. You know, on all of them. And
like, I still blows my mind to the ones that are relevant to what I know, but literally every single one, you guys, most of the admin make a pretty good point to at least get back to them and try and figure out the troubleshooting problem. And I love that.
Yeah, we do have a great team, and, you know, I wouldn't have wanted it any other way, really. I mean, Taylor saw a bunch of other individuals as well as I did, and we both conversed on it. And I mean, now we've got a fantastic team.
Yeah. And I won't lie. I mean, I started the group because I wanted a place, because even now to this day, I don't think I am, you know, a super knowledgeable person when it comes to FPV. I haven't built a drone recently at all, you know, and it's not because I don't want to, you know, it's just because things haven't worked out to the point where I've been able to. But I started the group so that when I did want to build a drone, I'd be able to go and, you know, talk to people I knew about troubleshooting and you know, get tips and stuff. And it just turned into a group now that, like, even now I'm like, man, I don't want to post because I don't want people to know how little I know.
But you contribute to other elements.
Beast. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I'm sure you talk in Messenger with William a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I feel bad because it's like, he's like, I'm building this person's frame, and this other member sent me this, and I'm helping this guy, and I'm like, all right, well, get to me after that. Get to me after all of that. That's more important. So here I find myself again, just twiddling my thumbs, waiting for. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I got time for you, brother. You know.
I know you do.
I'd love to be. I used to help out all the guys as much as I could down here. I'd let them come over to the house and use my workbench, and I'd help them put their quads together and show them what we were doing, and let them use my good soldering iron if they only had a piece of crap Radio Shack. Just one power level one. So I kind of miss doing that a little bit, but at the same time, I've got so much other stuff on my plate. It's hard to keep up with that, There isn't as many. Well, there isn't as many beginners around here anymore. All the experienced people kind of left. They stopped flying, or just stopped flying. Even some of the intermediate people just stopped flying. So I don't know. It's gotten quiet around here a little bit. There's only a couple guys that run races, and it's kind of me and Mike, my friend Mike Kleino. So we get out, we'll set up fun flies, but basically it's a racetrack with timing set up for just us.
Yeah.
because I figure if I'm going to fly, I might as well let people know about it because I'm going to set up a track.
And that's sort of the same with me. Like I'm a full-time single dad. I don't have much time to go out and fly all the time. I don't have anybody watching my daughter, so I just sit at home. I build. I take care of her, and I didn't have much of a social life. FPV Builders, like I met Matt through FPV Builders, and then I ended up joining in one of his giveaways at one point and winning. Then kept in touch with him, and then this friendship sprung. So I know all of you guys mainly from online and from talking and meeting on FPV Builders.
That's cool.
And I think that's really awesome, especially now with all the pandemic stuff and everybody being locked down and all this. Everybody's struggling to socialize. And the online community that you guys have formed has helped a lot of people do that. And as you know, FPV is a therapy for a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Like this is their escape. This is their hobby, what they want to do when they're stressed out and just want to relax and enjoy. And FPV Builders and a lot of the other groups that you guys help with, like New to FPV and Micro Quad Squad, you guys have helped with my group, and that's like it's been so awesome. You guys have helped set up a community and a family, and I think that's great. Jeff Poole, what's up? Jeff Poole, we just mentioned you. You and Mr. Relentless have donated the giveaway frames for tonight, and
Spoony Pants.
Yep, Spooner FPV. And I've also got a 30x30 F7 to give away.
Nice.
So, what up, Jeff FPV? Jeff FPV is the newest.
I think it's Jeff PV. I think it's
he's a local dude.
Well, the second
if it's not, it should be. That sounds way cooler than Jeff F.
I know there's a few Jeff PVs apparently, so he's got his spelling separated.
Oh, I didn't see it. Where is it? I don't even see it.
Here, it's right here. Boom. Let's put it up. There we go.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
It's our resident gank pilot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was racing.
I was the first. He says
yesterday.
Well, I'll let you have it.
He was the first Jeff PV. He says.
What did I see the other day? I saw somebody that said WTF
PV.
What
WTF PV? That's awesome.
Right? That's pretty good. Probably a millennial, just saying.
There. Taylor, what's your call sign?
I don't know. I've gone through a few. I don't think I've claimed one yet. I really don't know.
Oh, mine is Rotor Rocker.
What is it?
Rotor Rocker.
Rotor Rocker. See, that's a good one. See, I come up with one, and then I hear other ones, and I was like, oh, I got to come up with a better one. So then I take it off my Facebook, and I'll think of a better one.
I just went with my old EMT call sign, and it seemed to have not been taken, and I don't think it is. It's Renegade, so it works.
There you go.
But yeah,
mine should be IPA FPV.
Roll with that, honestly.
I'm pretty sure. Look at this is what I'm drinking tonight. I got the higher plane. This is a really good one.
Attaboy.
So, true story. Yesterday, Taylor and I did a video chat. What was it, like over an hour or something like that?
No, it was definitely 2 54-minute sessions. Yes, they were exactly the same time, which I thought was really weird. I looked at it and I was like, they were both exactly 54 minutes. That's a trip.
And he says, hey, look at this right there.
All his bladder will hold. Watch at 54 minutes, William's going to excuse himself. He's old like me. His bladder's getting there.
54 minutes to cut off.
I started this morning.
Well, you know what? My bladder will hold up, but my beer won't. I'll run out of beer before my bladder gets full, and I'll end up leaving for that.
Yeah, I got to check on a print too.
My cider, got a spare cigarettes. I think I'm good. I got
So
a bunch of new 3D prints I just pulled off.
well, Taylor, let's talk design with Mr. Matt Gankman.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so I've been using FreeCAD, right?
I like FreeCAD, yeah, just because I learned how to design with SolidWorks and that parametric modeling, software, I guess you'd call it, or that type of modeling is just what I gravitated towards. But yeah, I think I tried using Fusion 360 and it just didn't feel intuitive. But I think that's because I learned on SolidWorks. But once I grabbed FreeCAD, it's super similar, and I just kind of felt it to be a little bit more intuitive. But I think it's because it's what I learned in school was SolidWorks.
Yeah, I didn't manage. I picked up Fusion 360 because I tried Tinkercad.
Yeah, I didn't like Tinkercad.
It was too limited in my opinion.
Too remedial, exactly. Remedial, that's the word I like to use.
It's a very good word for it. It is very simple. I know pilots that they've been using Tinkercad for years, and that's all that they use. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm Fusion. I was using Fusion on a hobbyist license, and then the hobbyist license went away, and then I was on a startup license, and then this year the startup license went away. So I paid $300 for the year for Fusion 360.
Nice.
So
yeah. That's another thing that I like.
But it's a write-off. So
right. Yeah. There you go. Exactly. And then that's another thing I like about FreeCAD is that it's free. And it's open source. It's actually been around for over 20 years. And they just came out with a new version of it, but it's made by people that that know how to code and design, kind of thing. So they it's not perfect, it's obviously not as refined as Fusion 360 or SolidWorks, but it's got some great functionality, definitely. For free software, I think it's extremely powerful. So
and I really wish that Fusion would bring back the free software for beginners and hobbyists, because most people aren't going to pay $300 a year for software.
Exactly.
I pay more than that I think I pay more than that for Adobe. So Adobe for the whole package. Wow. For the whole package for Adobe, it's $57 a month for every program that they have.
Nice.
So I use some of the web design stuff. I use Photoshop. I use Lightroom. I use Illustrator. My son uses a lot of their animation stuff. And they're some of their 3D modeling and After Effects and things like that.
I used to be deep into After Effects for a little while. That was a fun one to play with.
Pool says if he wins the 30 by 30 stack, he's buying another.
Oh, it's not a stack. It's just an FC. So you'll still have to provide an ESC for it.
Now, if you buy the Gank frame, then he'll have motivation to get the stack.
Exactly.
Some people buy the electronics
room and you're like, oh.
First. I've noticed that people that buy the electronics first, a lot of times they end up getting anxious because they have all the electronics, and a lot of times they'll scout around trying to find a cheaper frame, and then sometimes they end up unhappy with it.
Or used.
Yeah, but if you sit there staring at a frame that's on your counter, if you sit there staring at a frame that's on your counter and you're just like, okay, I need to figure out something to put in this. Like, I need to get this going. If you buy I agree. If you buy the frame, you'll have motivation to build it up proper, You'll be like, this frame will need these motors.
I agree. You know what frame I have? I have a frame that I have wanted to build. Hold on, let me grab it.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
How long ago did you get that frame from me?
This is a one-of-a-kind frame. I guarantee nobody has it. Vertical arms.
Oh, damn.
This one was designed by Star-Lord.
Star-Lord I have.
Yes.
I helped. He was bumping design questions off of me at races when he was building it.
Yeah, no, this I remember I bought him a couple of sheets of carbon fiber so he could cut a few of these out, and I told him the only thing is I said I bought him enough carbon fiber I think to make 4 of them, and I was like, you got to just send me 2. You can have 4 of them for testing, to have 2 for testing. He sent me 2. 1 I gave away on the group, and 1 I still have here. And William actually printed out. Didn't you print this canopy for me, William?
Yeah, actually I did.
Yeah, and so I don't know. This is just one frame that I've just kept on my shelf that I want to build so bad. I think this is probably going to be the next one that I build, but I don't know. I love the vertical arms. I think that's just so clean.
According to Star, he's got revisions to that coming pretty soon.
Yeah, and he did is that the Kotati or the?
No, this is a stretch.
The Express
Before the Kotati. Yeah, the Kotati is a true X.
That's what became the Star Wars Express, if I remember correctly.
That's
you and I
each
have somewhat matching one-of-a-kind frames as well. The
oh, yep, I still have that one too.
Attaboy.
You sent it to me with a canopy though.
Yeah, I've got a canopy on this one too.
Oh, that's sick.
There you go. That's cool.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fun little 210. This one's the True X. The one I sent you, I think, is Stretched X, right?
I'm not sure.
I think because there were 2 that I think that was the Stretched X that I sent. You're more of a racer than I am.
Yeah. I was the president of a chapter back in my hometown before I moved across the country. I actually started a chapter and got it to tier 2 and then had to move. So unfortunately, but
now you can get another chapter going.
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm right next to like Jacksonville, that has like a chapter with like 200 members, I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm like 5 hours from Knoxville. Yeah.
Oh, dude, just go fly and let somebody else do the work.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, honestly, like that was a little bit inside of me got excited when I was like, "Yay, I get to go fly and don't have to like show up 5 hours early to set up gates."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh gosh.
Now we just have to push you to get out there to fly. See, that's the thing.
That's it right there. That's
We're
it.
gonna have to do that live build on the wings that we were talking about.
Yes, I still have that wing you gave me. I think I just need some like glue sticks and a glue gun to put it together. you should send me a link and I'll pick that stuff up my next paycheck.
The link to the good stuff to use.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That good.
Good. Let's see. Trying to think.
That guy that posted in FPV Builders for that tiny wing that he was wanting to.
Yeah.
He sent me one of them so I can design the battery bay and the front of it. So I'm going to have one of those.
Nice.
It's about this wide. But it's EPP foam. So put a couple carbon spars in it and put 1508 motor on it or something like that. Should be good to go.
Private Island FPV says, "Hi, Dan, Matt, Taylor, and finally seeing the William Perry in person. Nice to meet you."
What's up, Private Island? That's John.
Private Island FPV, how's it going?
What's up, John? How you doing, buddy?
Relentless says, "If Jeff wins, it's rigged."
Well, they're the 2 that are donating it. So the other than the F7 stack is the one I'm donating. So they can be on that wheel.
Jeff, I forgot to ask, did your hat show up? Should have showed up Saturday while you were at the race.
He sent me a picture of it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
it was supposed to. Priority. It was supposed to show up Saturday, so because I forgot to send the 3D prints along with this frame. And apparently, he found out the Mode 2 Ghost canopies fit my racer.
Nice. That's always happy.
So
right.
yeah, it's funny.
So let's see. You guys have a few pretty awesome things coming up with FPV Builders. Didn't you say something about a frame at some point, or a
we're working on something. We're trying to see if, I mean, we're getting close to 10,000 members now, and I have people hitting me up all the time that think that we're a store, that want to link to the store. They want to see what our merchandise is. And it's not really something that I had planned, but I think it's something that the community is starting to ask for now.
There's a demand for it now.
Exactly. I mean, I guess we could call it a demand. I wouldn't say people are knocking down my doors for stuff from us. You know what I mean? But there's people that are asking, and I just think with the talent that we have, William and I can create a frame that's tested. I don't want to just bring a frame to market because, there's 10,000 people in the group to market it to. I'd rather make a really awesome frame that is tested, that's durable, that's high quality, that we know if somebody's new and they're getting into FPV and they want to, buy this as their first frame, that they'll be happy with it, that it's going to fly well, it's going to be easy to work on, high quality, like I was saying. And so that's kind of our main focus. It's not going to be something that we rush. I would expect it to take 6 months, 6 to 8 months for us to go through an iterative design process where, we do testing and, to see how, easily we can break them, or, just break them to see how much fun we can have breaking them too. But, like I said, I don't want to bring something to market that's going to damage the group. If anything, I want to bring something to market that's going to help the group, and that's not going to happen overnight. So, that's a little bit farther out, but.
And noobs like to bash frames around too.
What's that?
Noobs like to bash frames around too. So
exactly, yeah. So, I mean, we're thinking, high quality carbon, thick arms. We're probably going to go with a freestyle 5-inch.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, kind of thing, because that's what the most popular, thing is right now. And just not try to do anything super fancy. We're not going to try and reinvent the wheel, but we're going to make something that people will like. That's,
high quality,
good frame,
durable, gets the job done, and is high quality, and can carry a GoPro nice and is smooth. All around
something
good.
that I'll be happy to put the FPV Builders name on.
Exactly.
That's basically what it comes down to.
Now, I did want to pick William's brain about the Brain Radix 2.
Oh, fun.
Dude, I got one mainly because you were hyping it so hard. And I got it for Kronos. So I'm also going to need your help figuring out those T-motor 80 amp flames, but we'll get to that later. So the Brain Radix 2.
Right.
What are the main big changes and key parts of the upgrades? Because I know it now has 8 ports, and the big deal that I found with it is the extra plug-in for those 8 ports. Because I'm currently working on a smaller X8, and we're using the Maytech, which I'm going to have to solder all the signal ports to, which is fine. But that having that extra plug, it seems everything's graduating towards that. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. And here's the biggest reason why I always like to use the Radix 2 now. If you know Catalyst Machine Works, they're using that specifically on their new camera drone they have that they've been promoting that. Also, a lot of the X-Class racers have used the Radix because it had the capabilities of the 8S and all those other high components. Yeah. Here's the best part about the Radix 2. If you look at it, it has two different ways to power it, and you have to solder the power connections right in order to do that. So there's one way. If you leave it stock, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to now I'm forgetting, but one of them on the first hookup, you'll get both the power and the to power up the Radix and your current sensing off of the line, instead of having to separate both wires. You get it through one wire.
Yeah.
Now, if you bridge it, now you're going to be able to go up to 12S on the current sense, but you can only power up to 8S for the Radix. Okay. So it's doing battery voltage to power it now versus what it used to at 5 volts.
Yeah.
That was kind of the deal breaker for some people, but now Radix has the I2C port included as well. So now your GPS with compass will work on this flight controller. So they've included everything we've been asking for the last 2 years into this new unit. And they've got some new stuff coming out that's going to be 20 by 20. So just look for that too.
That I'm pretty excited about that. But as I said, I got the Maytech. Now I did want to ask you one question, because you mentioned the splitting up the current sensor for the X8 configuration stuff.
Right.
I need to figure out what the best way is, and I'll end up private messaging you. But I was thinking about that too. How do we get the current sensor from both the ESCs to be included in as one for the FC?
Okay, so if you're trying to connect two different ESCs, okay, which it shows in there, I haven't done this yet, so I'm going to have to actually read into it a little more. Okay. Connecting both of them.
Okay, because I've got the two T-Motor 30 amp ESCs, the 20 by 20s, and I've got the Maytech F7 20 by 20 that's got the 8 ports. So I'm going to have to do some fancy wiring, but we'll see. We'll see what's up.
Did you show that
there
to
was
him?
only one thing in there that you would have to do in order to really get them to sync up. And the flight controller automatically really talks to both ESCs well.
Yeah.
It's no different than really having 8 individual ESCs from what I understand and read about. So
yeah,
I'll definitely work with you on that, and I'll look it up and we'll get it going.
What was your question, Matt?
Regarding I said, did you show that to him, the X8?
No, not yet. But here, I'll put mine.
Oh yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. It's the Nemesis.
Holy what?
X8. Yeah, here.
I wasn't looking. Jeez Louise.
So,
right.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. And
we were shooting for an ultralight X8, and then Newbie Drone had that was it 5 for $25 motor sale or whatever it was, and it's like, hey, where are you those?
10 for $80 or something. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab a bunch of those.
That's awesome. Build a 250 gram quad that can carry yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, that can be a flight roller skate.
Jeez.
But so the Brain Radix 2 I bought mainly for the Chronos, the Flyno Beast class / X class that Josh sent me and that. And we're hoping to get that going. I got the APD. So William, this is why I love you, because
your weekly appearance.
Yeah, so I was doing all the math in my head with trying to figure out which APD PDB I was going to go with, whether it was the 360 amp or whatever. And I was doing the math with all the ESCs, and I'm like, but the burst current might bring it over, and what do I do? And I did this big long message, and I get a couple words back from William. He goes, dude, you're overthinking it. And I was like, "You're right. I totally am."
Well, I was one. The controller itself would pick up 2 ESCs set up on different channels with because if you 2-bit ESCs, right? So if we set up RX for 2 of them, will that flight controller be able to handle that? Can it do current sensing and that way?
Yeah, I mean, it'll get up to 12S. So there's a couple of little configuration setups that you have to do in order to get it to communicate correctly.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm going to have to go through a little bit to make sure that my knowledge of it is 100% before I start to go into it.
Nice.
But from what I read, it's not too difficult. There's just a few things you have to switch over.
Nice. So
yeah, I was one of those guys that my first Radix was in my X class as well.
Yeah. I was skeptical about making the jump to Radix, but when I looked at the specs for the Radix 2, I like both William and Travis Brand were just flooding everything.
Crazy with it, man.
Oh man, the memes.
Drone post that he didn't post on. I said, "Holy cow!"
Yeah, I was pretty proud of that, but like I read it all, and I was like, okay, I think this might actually be a very good choice. So I'm excited, and it looks awesome, man. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of new flight controllers that are starting to think outside the box. You have Flywoo that's really starting to gain momentum with their AIO units and some of their they're just AIO units, but they're 20 by 20. So, and so far I've heard nothing but good stuff from them. And then you have the F7s from T-Motor, and then what's cool about the Radix 2 is it's an H7. So I don't know if you guys remember when SP Racing put out their H7, but that was where everything stemmed from.
yeah.
They all know Dominic Clifton from SP Racing as well. So
one thing, even though I had heard some mixed reviews on the reliability of Flywoo electronics, I had to buy this as soon as it became available.
The 6-port.
Now, see, the previous Flywoo stuff was different, and I think they went back to the drawing board because all their new stuff looks like it's been beefed up. So I think what they did was they included more copper layers to handle more power because everybody wanted more power, and that's what was mainly failing.
I mean, to be honest, that ESC is thick for a 16 by 16. I mean, it's pretty thick. So yeah, I mean, I would say that's probably correct. But I got this. This is their 6-in-1 ESC that they just came out with. As soon as they came out with that, I ordered it from their website. I wasn't waiting until they got here.
Well, Bardwell did a thing on the hex ESC. So
well, I've got I have a micro hex that I'm working on, so I need that for the tester. And I was going to do two 16 by 16 ESCs and figure out how to work them together. And this thing came out, and I was like, oh, let's try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck trying the Maytech Hex, stacking the PDBs together and all that, and that would be crazy to do.
I did a hexawhoop a little while ago, a brushed hexawhoop, and that was fun.
How'd that work out?
That actually it worked pretty well. The 3D printed frame ended up cracking at one point, and I was kind of bummed by that, so I had to kind of go back to the drawing board. But it flew. It flew pretty decently. It didn't have the best battery life. It definitely was.
What do you think it was that did that?
I wonder. Maybe
was it the camera?
Motors. No, it was humidity. It was just PLA. Like it wasn't the best printed thing, but it's still here somewhere. I still got it kicking around. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it had a good canopy on it, but I've had trouble finding the original SP Racing F3 Evo boards that had the 6 ports or 6 motor outputs, and the only ones you can find are the really, really, really horrible, like 1.3 amp knockoff ones from like whatever DYS or whatever it was that put them out. But yeah, I was kind of bummed. Ryan Kitka from Alaska sent me that one. Actually, he sent me that specific, and he designed the canopy for it. To be honest.
Yep, and I'll have to thank Ryan Kick personally here on the stream because he was one of the very first purchasers of the original 6-inch Nemesis through Flynoceros.
Nice.
So
I know, William. I got those T-motor V2s. They I haven't put them in the air yet. I've got that whole rig built, so I'm excited. I've got it set up as a 4S 6-inch right now, but I might switch it around to a 5-inch 6S. I don't know.
good motors. They're really, in the mid-range between your Eco and your F series T motors. So yeah, they've got some good punch to them, and they're pretty reliable.
Yeah, I've got them built up on the Falcon Multi-Rotors Aero 7. So it's quite a light racing frame, but it's wide enough to give that extra stability for my GoPro and all that stuff. So I like the longer stretched out frames for smaller prop combo, just because I feel it's just smoother and gives me a bit more like stability in the fight,
I'll be right back.
All right.
Dalton's here. What's up, Dalton?
What's up, Dalton?
Master Roshi's here. What's going on, Master Roshi? How you doing?
Dalton and I have been back and forth venting on Messenger about customer service.
Oh, you're trying to prepare for the Oculus.
Yeah. I've got my Oculus is coming on the 27th. My buddy Nabil decided he wanted to just randomly buy me an Oculus, so I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going to say no.
He just wants to put you in a female VR form and fondle you across the
No, he's been playing with it, and he's just like, dude, all right, I don't want to play Xbox 360 anymore, so we're gonna play Oculus. And I'm like, I don't have one. He's like, you do now. So
we're gonna play Beat Saber.
Yeah, exactly. But
I heard that's a heck of a workout, actually.
So anybody who wants in on let's do the 2 frame drawings first.
Yeah.
And we'll do their 2 7-inch Source 1 frames, one from Spooner FPV and one from Mr. Relentless.
Trying to do the giveaway without me. I see how it is.
Can't wait for my optimized drone yoga mat, says Relentless.
So currently we don't have yoga mats, but if you look, there is a fuzzy blanket that's like 4 foot by 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm dubbing it the blanket or the ganklet.
The ganklet.
Not to be confused with ganklet. Was that a bad joke? I shouldn't have made that joke.
We've had a few people mention that they want some FPV Builders merch. We've now got a merch store if you guys want the logo on a shirt or something at any point.
I have to do that.
Yeah, we do need to start getting some FPV Builders merch. Now, one thing I am severely impressed with was FPV Builders is by far the only group that I got a Christmas card from with a bunch of stickers.
I know.
That was
Unfortunately, I only had about 25 people's addresses, so yeah. But I had custom-made cards and sent a bunch out. Thought it would be cool, just because I knew no other group would be doing that. So I thought, hey, little way to stand out, But trust me, I'm not going to send out 10,000 cards. So
Yeah, I was like, there's got to be some sort of VIP list there somewhere.
yeah, well, it's here. You know what the VIP list is? Slap swap.
Yeah, exactly. Aaron's
That's
group.
what the
Man.
VIP. I messaged Aaron and I was like, "Hey, Aaron, send me a list of all the addresses you have." And he was like,
I've
"Okay."
sent- every time they've done like a big slap pack or whatever they were giving away, I'd email Nathan and just be like, "Yo, throw a bunch of mine in there." Like,
There you go.
do it. So let's do. Okay, guys. So since we're doing FPV Builders tonight, let's hashtag FPV Builders.
And just in case you guys want one, I am modeling the navy blue Gank Multi-Rotor t-shirt.
So,
Optimized for.
and I got the purple optimized drone shirt right here.
I've got the all black.
The lacking of FPV Builders, but the one that I do have is the I live 1300 milliamps at a time.
That was a cool shirt, huh?
I love that
cool
one.
Right? Gosh, I do need to make a merch store. I got some good ideas every once in a while.
I never bought one of those because I was flying 1500 and 1550s at the time, you know. So
poo on you. Well, you know what I need to do is I need to remake that and just say I live my life in milliamp hours. Boom.
My dog's trying to play tugs again. Come on now.
I'm typing
Kaiser. Yes, Ninja Monkey. That's it. The Kaiser.
The Kaiser. Yes, that's exactly it.
Ninja Monkey. So if I remade one that said I live my life in milliamp hours or in MAH or
Jeff
Jeff
PV wants me to show his new shirt.
Let's see it.
Oh, that's my shirt.
Yep, it's the one Jeff wanted.
Nice.
All right, let's see. We got to do.
I just 2 days received. So I have Gank slabs and then more Gank slabs and then a whole wheel of big Gank slabs. So probably end up having to order more if I go to Rampage.
Yeah, I'm trying very hard to work out going to Rampage, man. I'm trying to get my parents to take care of my daughter for that weekend, because if I can go, then I will be stoked. Let's see.
Oh, look, we've got FNDTX is
Oh, what's up,
buddy?
FPV Builders in for the frame giveaway. Love it.
That's funny. I had to help it.
All right, Taylor.
What's going on, Frank?
What's up, Hammond?
Fun night.
We got Flip, if you want in, hashtag FPV Builders. Norm McDonald. Let's see. Put Norm in there.
I think Flip, you tagged FPV Builders. Everybody else is hashtag FPV Builders. I think you might be like one key off of anything.
Okay.
No, he's
Close, but no cigar there, Phil.
I've got that fat finger disease too.
Wait a minute. Oh, I guess they are right next to each other. So fat finger could be an excuse, but it's not.
All right, so
there you go. All right.
Jeff Poole and Mr. Relentless. I'm going to leave you guys out of this one to avoid Mr. Relentless winning Jeff Poole's 7-inch Source 1 and Jeff Poole winning Mr. Relentless's Source 1.
Right.
But then for the F7, you guys are both in again.
I'm gonna be so drunk by the end of this.
Let's get Philip in there. FNDT. So I wanna shout Philip out right now. Did everybody see his and his sexy co-host costume today?
Oh, Philip, yeah.
Oh man, brilliant!
What are they
The
hosting?
makeup was
That's the
amazing.
real question. They did look steampunked out as
Ninja Monkey. Yes, you're entered. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like this is exactly what I'm saying. Like that's all. All right, we've got a wheel to spin and stuff. Let's see. Share screen. Share audio.
Pretty sure I tagged FPV Builders like 6 times, just so you know.
Oh boy.
That's
Well,
like
you only get one spot.
that's 6 entries. Oh, I didn't remember that.
All right, let's see. Boom.
If I win, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
All right, I'm gonna make it slightly smaller. Hold on, it seems to be taking up a bit too much.
Haven't you done this before, Dan? Jeez.
Yes, I have. God,
Every
there we
time
go. That's
it's
a
like-
lot better. All
I mean,
right.
did you guys not miss the episode? Like, we had to have someone save our stream. Oh, that was him. That was Michael Rollins.
Yeah. That was last week, dude.
Yeah, like all the restream servers were.
Yeah, it was chaos. All right. Well,
You guys hear me?
let's win it. We got 2 Source 1 7-inches going out. And I think I got everybody that hashtagged FPV Builders. So,
Because if you didn't, that one person is gonna be pretty bummed.
well, there's 2 up for grabs. So, all right.
Wah, wah.
But yes, you are true that we always get this. As soon as Dan clicks the button, there's always one person that throws a.
Yeah.
Did you
So
get me
sound
on
out
there?
now. I've got all the names up right now.
Yes,
You
I
should
did.
be able to see 'em.
They're like going back up in the chat to see what everybody tagged to get the
Well, and
entry.
usually I'm bouncing around. Like now, I'm bouncing around between the Facebook chats and make sure everybody who's
Yeah, I think
Chatting
I
is
think
getting
we got everybody.
through on the stream.
Oh, I only see the YouTube chat. I didn't know there was a Facebook chat too.
Well, it's not really a Facebook chat. There's not really much going on.
You should be able. You should
All
be.
right,
Able,
Give yourself more credit.
spinning.
You got one of those
Alright.
5-minute spins on this?
No, it's only 50 seconds. Don't worry.
no. Yeah,
All
that's
right. While we're spinning,
that's one of the things. That's one of the things that's
I'm gonna
exclusive to Rock's stream.
oh, I gotcha. All right. Well, while everybody's paying the most attention they will in this entire stream because they're giving something away, I'm gonna give a quick plug to the FPV Builders YouTube channel where you can learn how to do 3D modeling on free software. Link
Damn
is
right.
in the chat right now, and we'll have a winner in just a second.
Oh,
Go.
Done.
Is it gonna go?
I think it's Geppetto's Lab. It's
Congrats,
Frankie Frank.
That was,
Congrats, bro. You just won a 7-inch Source 1 frame.
Congrats,
Very,
Frank.
very wonderful cinematic frame for you, buddy. And
What's
I'm
up?
getting him hooked up. He's the one that I last week I'm doing that full build for just because I want to get him flat. So I'm glad he won that. That's wicked. All right, let's spin again for the second one.
Wait, what? You're going to do them back to back? You got to wait 10, 20 minutes, man.
You're gonna wait? I can wait for the
What?
F7. The F7's going.
All right.
We got to add names for the F7, so
We're up to 18 viewers.
18. Well, if you guys want in for the 7-inch Source One, there's one remaining in the giveaways. Then hashtag FPV Builders.
Boom.
Boom. What's up, Thomas Lilly? Flybeard FPV.
Flybeard. I've heard
Flybeard.
weird beard, flybeard. I need to come up with some kind of beard.
I actually have Thomas Lilly's silhouette sticker and logo on my truck right now. Because I did a bunch of vinyl stickers for him.
That's awesome. And then Dante Bolden is Weird Beard FPV. That's my favorite handle ever. That's why I haven't come up with the handle. Because I want his handle, so I just don't come up with my own. I'm just jealous.
I'll make one for you, Taylor.
And then Oscar.
No, I don't want the handle that you will come up with.
Rotor Beard. No, it's not too outside. Rotor Beard.
Rotor Beard.
Well,
yeah,
then,
I don't know.
It doesn't
Oscar
ring.
Gonzalez.
It doesn't have the same ring as Weird Beard.
That's weird.
Oscar Gonzalez is a bearded scraggle FPV.
Bearded Scraggle. That's wicked.
I think I would take Rotor Beard over Bearded Scraggle.
Rotor Beard. Beard Butter FPV.
So you have to,
I don't know.
you have to talk to Curtis Ninja Monkey because I think he was a rep for a beard product brand for a little while.
He seems like the type that would be a rep for Sasquatch soap.
That's awesome.
Dr. Squatch.
That's just like you pretty much have dominance over all other males if you are a rep for Sasquatch soap. It's
Norm,
like, it's just a manly calling right there.
Yeah, exactly. Norm, you're on the wheel. Don't worry. All right, guys, let's spin it again. We've given people enough time.
But there's people still tagging.
Who cares?
They do.
There's more to give away, man. There's more stuff. More things. More things to talk
there's
about.
one more thing. More stuff. There's one more thing.
I can dig through the product pile. I've got a whole book already.
I think I might have. Let me look. I'll be looking my little giveaway pile. I might have something too.
Let's see. Thomas Lilly, you're on there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I typed your name.
I've got $10. Oh wait. Private Island.
Private Island. Nice.
Congratulations.
Very good. John, well done.
JP.
All right. So now we can take Private Island. You just want a 7-inch frame, brother. You and Frank. Wow, you guys are right next door neighbors too. Wicked. You can fly them together.
Heck
One's
yeah.
on one side of the Canadian border, the other's on the other side. Within probably a few miles too. Wicked.
Speaking of vehicle stickers, we're gonna have these on the website here.
Boom.
Yep. The gang decals, those are coming out.
And they're actually pretty big. I think they're bigger than the last ones I ordered. These are 5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. I think the last ones were 3 by 4.
He did win the 10-inch, didn't he? Or what size was it, Jeff? Was it 10-inch? Well, either way, you guys can fly the 7-inch Source One frames together. Meet up in a boat right on the border. Dude, another thing about FPV Builders, you guys
Northern border.
Yeah, exactly. No wall there.
Yet.
You guys have multiple different countries represented in FPV Builders. I find that amazing. I met like Cohen Zinmers and a bunch of other great guys on
Dude,
there.
I'll go on my phone right now and tell you exactly what the split is for countries.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We do. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's see here. All right, FPV Builders.
What's up,
We
Aaron?
have a lot of people from Australia.
FPV in the house.
I've noticed Australia and South Africa, there's a lot of people.
A lot of South Africans are starting to come up on here too.
Yeah.
More often. I think just 3 or 4 just in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I noticed we don't have as many Nigerian princes as we used to have.
Yeah, well, when we stopped sending them stuff to, that we get caught up in customs, they stopped asking for free stuff.
Well, I had like within like 2 weeks, I had 6 guys. I don't know if it was the same person or if it was a group over there that were sending me. And I told them, I says, look, guys, I said, I can't ship overseas, especially not to Nigeria. They have laws against sending this stuff there. Oh, no, you can send it. Just label it as this and it can slip through. And I was like, if I send something somewhere to another country that is strictly forbidden, I could lose my business. I'm not trying to do that.
Exactly.
And then he's like, well, how about you give it to one of your friends and have your friends ship it for you? And I'm like, I said, look, man, I said, you're more than welcome to buy a frame and see if you can find somebody to ship it to you. I said, but I can't do that.
And that was a big problem because I know Taylor and William both remember there was one point where one of them, it wasn't FPV Builders, but it was one of the other groups. They just kept hounding everybody, and a big group of people were getting like a lot of really expensive stuff together. Yeah. And I posted that article that was like, look, Nigeria has very strict laws about importing this sort of stuff. You guys got to be really careful. And I posted that, and instantly I just started getting hit with, you're such a racist. You're a horrible racist. I was like, what the hell just happened? Like,
and then when it came back that like $500 worth of FPV gear got stuck in customs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like nobody got it.
By customs, not stuck in customs, confiscated by customs.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this is what one member of the group who I've talked to from over there that kind of developed, I wouldn't say a friendship with, but
I know who you're talking about.
We talked closely about this kind of thing, and he said, look, what happens is that stuff gets sent over, and because the local government is corrupt, what they do is they open stuff coming in, and then they see what it is. And what they'll do is they'll notify the person who is the recipient of the package, and they'll say, look, this is something that shouldn't make it through customs, but we'll give it to you if they basically like bribe them. Exactly. We'll give it to you if you pay there, and then nobody has the money to pay for that kind of stuff. So they keep it, and to me, it just didn't seem worth it, and so I really this is probably the most open I've been on the group's stance towards that kind of thing. I didn't say yes or no. I just kind of ignored it. If that's, I don't know if that's, a bad thing to say.
Well,
but
I had a similar thing too, where I posted the actual export laws from the U.S. to Nigeria, and I had a similar thing happen. And you don't care about anybody. I'm like, seriously, dude? I like freaking help it.
We're trying to save you guys a ton of money and hassle. And Taylor, you had a very good approach to it, because we dealt with this a few times. Like, you and I personally have talked about this a few times, and you had a very good approach, which it wasn't about that specific side of things. It was more along the lines of, we don't want some members approaching other members and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
And you kept it solid at that. You didn't elaborate. You just made that a rule. Like members are not allowed to approach other members unless it's for help fixing something.
Right.
Like,
Basically
and I thought that was a brilliant approach because it took that off the table for them.
100%.
And that was fun. So
I know it was
Well,
tough
thank you.
because I had to kick a bunch of them off, and
I know. I had to block a few too.
Yeah.
It's tough.
People asking, when I would get private messages from people saying, "Hey, this guy's asking me for free stuff," and I'd just be like, "Oh, sorry." And then, I remember for months there was somebody who would message me back saying, "I'm so sorry, like I won't do it again." And I'm like, "Well, unfortunately, you broke the rules the first time. If I make an exception for you, I have to make an exception for everybody." You know, so it's not going to happen. And it literally took this kid like 8 months, maybe 10 months to stop messaging me, asking me to be back in the group. And it made me feel like shit every single time he asked me if he could be back in the group, saying he promised he wouldn't do it again, but I didn't do it. I held fast with, my convictions. I'm a very convicted person kind of thing, like when I believe something, I stick with it no matter what it means. It's my belief, and I'm not going to let, the actions or feelings of other people change what I believe, kind of thing. And I feel like that's one of the things that's helped grow the group so much, is that I've put that into the group and how to grow it and the principles and values that, I want our members to have. So
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah. And the bad thing about having a really helpful group of people like you guys have, that you will get people that'll try to prey on the kindness of others. So
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's been I've noticed in all the different groups, there's always those one or two guys that will try and get free stuff, will try and mooch like whatever they can. And you guys have done a really, really good job of just nixing that whole situation. So
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you. I feel it gives the members a sense of security.
Yeah,
it's not just that, but the trolls that usually come along with some pages. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite parts of Builders is that one, we got active. Two, there's the rules about, hey, don't have anything nice to say, just right. If you can't, I mean, this is all about helping people. You don't solder jobs. Don't people make mistakes.
Yep.
I make mistakes.
It doesn't happen in our group. Exactly.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Taylor and I are usually on it, and we kick them out of the group.
Yeah,
they already
get that shit in the butt so quick. We just kicked out some dude today for saying some really,
he made a threat,
crossing the line. Crossing the line comments, and it's just like, if there's two ways that I look at this. One, you're making a comment that is crossing the line, and if that's the case, you're out. Two, you're making a comment that you don't know is crossing the line, and you're out because you just made a comment that you don't know is crossing the line. So, it just works itself out.
Right.
So a while back, like I can vouch for this, and they're very strict about that with FPV Builders, because a while back there was even an admin that was posting stuff and commenting on things that just wasn't appropriate sometimes, and they had no problem even getting rid of him. And I thought, like if you're most people put these groups together with friends of theirs, and will have admins as the friends. But if your dedication is to the group and not those admin, in that case, that is perfect. Like that means you care about the integrity of that group.
Yeah, and I don't want to get into too much about this, but
of course.
It was one of the more difficult decisions that I had to make with this group, because it was somebody that was active and that helped, but he just didn't personify the values that I wanted the group to portray, kind of thing, and it was in that case, it was a 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strikes, you're out.
Exactly.
It wasn't just like cut and dry like it is for members, Yeah. But and I think you hit it right on the head. It's my loyalty is to the group, and that's where it's going to remain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the members make up the group.
Here's the thing: is you guys you didn't get 9,000 members by doing things wrong, right? You get
in 2 years, exactly. In 2 years, we didn't get 9,000. Right.
Well, you get people to stick around. One, because of the rule. They come because of the rules, and because people tell everybody it's a cool group. There's really helpful people here, and no matter what kind of problem that you have, what little niche of FPV that you have, there's somebody that has that experience that'll respond. It may not always be the same day or whatever, if you're in like a really small niche of the group, but you always get a response. And it's always helpful. And I try to help us, whenever I see posts out there as well. And that's one of the things I've enjoyed about the group. And that's one of the reasons I offer discounts to the group. So, we don't want to change anything, right? It's been working great the way it is. Just kind of continue enforcing the rules, and everything will be great.
Yeah. And I love hearing things like this from other people. It makes me super happy because I honestly had no idea it would grow into what it is today.
Nobody did.
It's phenomenal.
I think I was there.
Taylor and I talking.
What up, William?
Wow, it was like in the first what I think it was a week or so we hit 100, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I think. Yeah, it was pretty quick, and then I think Shan McNeil. I remember, in the first week or in the first couple weeks, Shan McNeil invited Bobby Harmon, and then Bobby Harmon invited a bunch of people from his group. Yeah. And honestly, I saw I was in that week. Yeah, I saw a 100 or 200% jump, and then since that point 2 years ago, it's seriously been 10 to 15 people a day consistently, and that growth rate has not slowed down. It's been super consistent this whole time, which is really cool.
Awesome. Yeah. So apparently Jeff Poole is now giving away a second frame. So
this makes a third frame.
So the Relentless gave one, Jeff Poole gave two now. So this is a third frame that we're giving away. It's this one. I guess it's he says it's a no name, but it looks to me like it's a Tyro, like a 210 Tyro. Probably still no. There we go. So this frame up for grabs. Yeah, that looks like a Tyro 99.
Well, it could be. There was also who else made one of those?
Ishin.
No, even before there was daggone it. I've got two of them sitting right here.
Yeah, I got one sitting here too, I think.
Yeah, I've got two. I was using those for my racer for a while.
Yeah, I think I got a couple here. So
didn't Hobby King have two of those similar designs, I want to say?
Yeah, I think a few people did these designs, but I took this off to paint it. But yeah, I've got this was the Tyro 99, I think.
Oh, okay.
I have a red purple one. They're up right here.
So Jeff Poole's giving that one away. I guess I'll take him off the wheel again.
So I think mine's. I don't know if it's a little different or not. And actually, this thing still flies. It just needs a camera. It's got some hyperlight motors on it.
Nice. All right, who's messaging me now? Wait, what? Hold on.
Hold on.
I just got some news about that frame that might intrigue everybody.
Uh-oh.
Damn. All right, so it's no longer a frame, it's a full build.
Boom. All right, how do I enter? I'm just kidding.
You're already on the wheel, buddy.
No, take me off. Take me off.
No, you're on the wheel. You're on the wheel.
Right. Well, it's going to be a re-gift. If I get it, it'll be a re-giveaway.
Now, it's as you see it, and it's got a Spectrum receiver on it. So
Like I said, re-giveaway. No, I'm just kidding.
At the moment, it's Spectrum, but I'm sure that's easily changeable. That's wicked, Jeff. Flywheel changes. So,
Jeff is the man.
all right. So, guys, we got a full build again. Wow, that's wicked.
That's
so,
it's freaking bonkers, dude. I swear our members of the chat giveaway just what we do. It's pretty awesome.
I know they're like Ken Janseth gave away a Whoop a long time ago. Jeff Poole gives away a bunch of stuff. Relentless.
We had guys giving away pilot coins.
Oh yeah, Jason gave away a bunch of pilot coins.
I think we have 3 or 4 or 5 pilot coins. Plus he sent me one separately.
Yeah. So all right.
Oh, Rihanna's looking nice.
Now I am pulling. Let's see. I've got everybody. Let's see. I took the people who have already won off. Private Island won a frame. Everybody who's won has won something tonight. So we're not gonna.
Everybody who's won has won.
Yeah.
Very astute of you.
Well, we've at times we've had people be like, "I want in on this one too," and it's like you already won something.
Aww.
So sometimes we
haven't won one.
Exactly.
Can I give my winnings back for 2 entries on the next one? I mean, that's what I would have said.
Let's give away Brock's car, says Phil.
Oh, Phil, that's funny, dude.
Cameron S, yes, you are.
Hey,
Put you in there. Don't worry. You're in there. Hold on, Cameron S, right here. You're the blue square. I would love to try and spell your last name, but I would forget it by the time I swapped over to type it in.
I don't think I know how to spell it or say it.
Yeah. I don't. Speaking of which, Mr.
Cameron, where
Taylor,
is that last name from? What part of the world? I want to know what part of the world Cameron's last name is from.
Cameron
I
Swallow.
want to know
Icelandic.
how we pronounce your last name.
Oh, well, that's easy. Like you should do for Christmas. Buy early.
Byerly. Okay.
Yep.
Like you do for Christmas, right? Buy early.
Yeah. Exactly. See, that's what I always thought, but I've heard people be like Taylor Burrow, and I'm like,
oh. So people are talking about me to you.
Of course.
That's what you're saying to me right now.
It's all about the beard. It's all about.
What are they saying? Oh, there we go. The beard, right?
I don't. You know what? My grandpa taught me. I don't care what they're saying as long as they're talking about me.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter if it's good or bad.
I'm not a big believer of that. Any publicity is good publicity.
No.
Well, I am, because I mean, we'll check it out, right? If you live by your personal code of conduct, then it shouldn't matter whether it's good or bad, because if you just live by what your personal code of conduct is, it doesn't matter as long as you're not violating yourself.
Right. Well, right. So I mean,
he said.
I'm more or less a good person. I make up for when I make mistakes and stuff like that. And I understand there's always going to be haters, but that's a little different than me doing something that might, doing something purposely that might offend somebody or might, you know what I mean? That's not. Yeah. I don't do that in real life. I wouldn't do that online. I would, you know what I mean?
All right, let's get on this wheel. I think everybody that's in
Slovakian.
Yeah,
It's close to Icelandic.
Yeah.
Is it?
Let's see.
Maybe
all right.
3 or 4 countries away.
Spinning the wheel for the full build here. Boom. Let's do
William, did you get in there so he would have 2 chances? I'm just kidding.
it. I don't think I'm not sure if I got him in there or not. Did I?
No, he better not be in there. He's already got like 35 builds or something.
35. You want to go up a little more?
Yeah. He lost count at 35.
Yeah.
His garage is like those RC car memes where it's just a bunch of RC cars filling a garage.
William collects he collects builds like action projects.
Oh, Cameron, almost. Looks like Vicious. Mr. Billy Poller. Congrats, bro. That's wicked. Vicious.
So what if we go? Never mind. I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
So my son just loves Lilo and Stitch. I just feel like we should call Vicious Stitches Lilo or something.
Lilo, yeah.
Lilo, is it Lilo or Lilo? I don't know. I don't watch the damn
I think
show.
it's Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, yeah.
Vicious
I'm just calling Vicious Lilo from now on.
Congrats. I'll get your info to Jeff Poole. Shoot me a message with your info and I'll get it to Jeff for you. That's wicked. Hell, we might as well just get the F7 drawing out of the way. I don't care. I'm putting Jeff Poole back on that because
holy crap, it's already 10:30.
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying, man.
Goes quick. I should have
So
known when I was
Vicious
already out of beer.
one. All right, F7 flight controller. It is the Hack RC from Rotor Riot. It's the HAK RC F723OD. And it's actually pretty decent. I just put it in Frank's build, and it seems to be pretty cool. And it's also got 8 motor ports if need be for anybody thinking about a coaxial of any sort, or an octo even. But it is 30 by 30, and it's pretty decent, and from what I've seen. So that is what the drawing is now. Let's see. Cameron, oh man.
All right, I've got a frame to give away too.
Well, let's do the F7 first. You're
right.
still on the list for the F7, brother. So
All right.
All right, spinning.
You guys are making me look bad over here.
Nah.
I have. So I've got a Transtech frame.
Ooh.
That came out. This was like one of the first frames that came out right after the DJI digital FPV setup came out. I think this was like one of the first frames to support it. I won't lie, I did open it to look at it, but everything is still in the original packaging.
And now dented because it fell out.
All the screws. Still the arms, vacuum sealed arms still.
Whoa.
Oh, is it going to be Taylor?
Nope. Oh, no.
It's going to be Taylor.
No way. What? I'm tripping.
It was almost Norm.
Did I really just get an F7?
Your frame.
You just got an F7 flight controller, brother.
Well, it's you know what? I just think it's karma because I just pulled out a frame to give away. So
It probably is.
let's
That's
do
how
another one. Take me off that wheel.
I will.
You wheel?
I wheel. Yeah.
I've had a little too much to drink tonight.
All right, so I guess we'll do Transtech now. Philip says that F7 is sick. I agree. That's why I bought 4 of them.
And you're only giving away one? Oh, gee. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude, I need some projects, man.
And you selfish bastard.
I'm upgrading my entire fleet of F4s to F7, man.
All right, this next spin is for the Transtech laser.
Transtech laser. All right, folks, Transtech laser.
Fits really nicely, right there. Fits real good right there, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
Trans-Tech laser spinning. Woo! Oh, if Relentless wins the frame, he'll send Taylor some Fog Cutter IPA.
Oh, what? I think. Wait. Stop! Don't quit! Stop showing the spin. Stop showing it. We already know who won.
Wait.
The bird.
We already got a winner now.
Stop! Ah. Oh! I'm okay with that too.
What?
Maybe Norm.
Oh,
I guess I'm okay with this as well.
Norm McDonald, you are the winner.
congrats,
All right.
Norm.
Congrats, Norm.
His response is, Mr. Relentless, Fog Cutter IPA. I must need this now.
All right,
Norm
Norm.
McDonald, well done.
Hit me a message. Hit me up with a message and give me your address, and I'll get it out to you next week.
All right, wicked. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it for the giveaways for tonight.
Wait. I want to give away. I'm just kidding.
Private Island, you asked, how can I buy my way back onto the never-ending wheel? Next week, you can join it.
That was awesome. That was a pretty fun wheel. I'll
That
tell you
was
what.
a pretty fun wheel. We got a lot of stuff done with that. I love it. To be honest, all I was expecting to do was those two, and then I was like, F7, sure, why not? Then it turned into
Well, I'm happy
snowballs. It
about
always
that.
snowballs. Once we do one, everybody wants in.
Hey, well, that's fun.
It is fun, and it gives back to the community.
Call it a snowball wheel.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I color themed it.
Gank frames to give away, but two of them are reserved for if we ever get Josh Ingram on the show.
Oh my God, I need him on the show, man. Did you see the Lego sculpture he built while playing with his kids?
An eagle or something. Yes.
Dude, I was like, are you building a wall in your daughter's room out of Lego?
Yeah, he tagged it. He goes, when you're playing with you forget you're supposed to be playing with your daughters.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's so
So
cool. So tell me a little bit more about the F7 I just won.
All right. Well, the pinout is very pretty, and it's right on the back cover.
Ooh.
It's a 3530. It's got very, very many UART ports, it looks like. So you could pretty much put whatever you want on this. It's got 8 motor outputs, or motor signal outputs.
I think it might go in the frame that William is sending me.
I think it would fit perfectly in that frame, I bet.
And the catalyst,
Banggood
God.
or the Shocker?
Oh, God, I can't wait to
Banggood or the
Banggood.
Shocker? Which one?
Banggood.
It also comes with cute purple gummies on it, too.
What do they taste like?
I don't know. I haven't tasted one yet.
The rainbow flavored.
Oh, not to be confused with gummy bears.
Yes, gotcha.
Neil was so awesome for naming that frame the Banggood. But then Bang gets some cool points too for the Catalyst copy.
They came out.
Yeah,
They came out with one to piss him off too.
Dude, they copied the Banggood and called it the Catalyst. It's like,
Yep.
That's
It was
so
funny.
I'll pull it up. I mean, it's hilarious.
Dude, do it. I gotta see that shit. How much cheaper is it? Just curious.
Oh,
It's
hold
half
on.
the
Oh,
price,
it's cheaper,
twice
big
the
time
shipping.
in quality. I saw a guy that went and bought one, and he was posting on his video, and then all of a sudden, one of his buddies said, "See, we told you to buy the OG," because he broke in like 100 pieces, and I was laughing so hard at it, I had to post that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, the Banggood has a reputation. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, of course they do. Everybody
Of
knows
some
their
knockoff material. I remember when they tried to knock off one of the flight test planes, and it would just snap every time you try and bend it.
reputation. Aw.
It's like, this is useless. I don't know why. So William, I might have finished and flown the Kraken. So how's yours coming?
Well, we won't discuss that right now. I've been busy helping other members get their stuff built, and I haven't even had time to finish any of the ones I have like 7 builds right now that have motors and everything in it. I just need to wire it all.
I've got a few hanging on the wall that I'm like, all I need to do is solder these 4 connections, but I have yet to find time to solder those 4 connections, you know?
Yep.
So it's flying well. It needs a little bit of tuning, which I've been talking to Travis about. But all in all, dude, the efficiency of these motors is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I flew for 5.5 minutes, and the motors were still ice cold, and the 6S 1300 milliamp was still at 4.0 volts per cell.
Well, they're smooth, and you're using biprops, right?
I've got the Master Air Screw bi-blades, but I'm also using the 5010s, so the super wide, super smooth motors.
Right.
So, and they were, like, as I said, they weren't even taxed at all. They were. Yeah. They have much more room. I could put quad props on there, and they still wouldn't be a problem.
Well, a lot of people don't really know the Air Screw brand, and the biggest thing with them is they're factory balanced, but they are quieter than other propellers. Oh, and dude, they are smooth, dude. Yeah. They are so nice to fly. I just wish they were a little more durable. They have a durable prop that they've been working on, but it's been almost 2 years. They said they were working on a 5-inch one. So
I just bought a big pack of the bi-blade ones because I know I like them. And I also know how fragile they are because I've run a few of them. I used to fly those on my camera rig. And every time I'd even bump something, prop would chip or break.
You want to see something really ironic that we're talking about Master Air Screw? Read my shirt.
What'd you call me?
What are you calling me? That a boy. I need to get some of their.
There's a little plug.
Yeah, I need to get some of their 11-inch those new tri-blades they've got.
I know that Colby, he's using them. Actually, he's using what, 13-inch, I believe, on his beast.
There it is for you, Dan.
Yeah, pull that up.
Oh, nice.
Screen. The Catalyst.
$23.
The Catalyst.
That's great. I mean, I'll tell you what. If you look at the quality of the fasteners and like all the hardware that Catalyst uses,
make it big.
They spare no expense on the quality value. So I mean, you can't even compare this quad.
Oh no, you can't.
Man, there's not even close.
Yeah.
So
FNDTX, I think you just like to wear lipstick anyway.
And eyeliner. Lipstick and eyeliner.
Yeah, I saw the picture with you. That was a lot of makeup, bro. It's more makeup than I've ever worn in my life.
If you got
all the times I've worn makeup combined.
He has one good looking eye though.
So William, we were talking about how silent this thing is. I want to show everybody. This is a 10-inch, and like I've got big Cine rigs that sound like a fucking Cessna taking off in my front yard. Like, so big props, in my experience, tend to be loud as hell, and I've got whoops louder than this thing.
Well, they flex at the tips, but the biggest problem is most of these companies aren't factory balancing them. And if you were to balance them, they would be quieter, but these are factory balanced.
Yeah.
They pride themselves in that.
Oh, yeah. So you can hear me and my daughter just talking at a normal level way off in my patio.
Right.
And this is just a GoPro. All I have is just a GoPro sitting there.
I remember when you sent this video to me.
Yeah, I was extremely impressed because in my small backyard, one, I was able to handle it in my backyard, which was a surprise to me anyways. But the second I would go over my roof or slightly out of my yard with it, I couldn't hear it anymore.
Right.
And I was like, where is it? And then I'd swoop back down in and I'd hear it coming maybe 50 feet away. And I'm like, wow. So you can't even hear it flying, and then I'll buzz right now.
Right.
Like,
Well, that's a good thing if you can't hear it.
it's super
Sound is energy. So the quieter it is, the more energy is being put into the
That's
thrust.
why it's so efficient, because it's not like that flew
Yeah, you can
right
hear
over
that.
the GoPro.
That is super quiet.
Like, it's only picking up the airflow sound. It has nothing to do with the prop. I don't understand it, but you can hear my daughter and I just chitter-chattering in the back. I was trying so hard to keep this thing in the yard. The slightest throttle would just send it.
Okay, anything over 7 inches and above, man, they just take off in a heartbeat.
Dude, I was doing this entire lap at no more than like 5 to 7% throttle. Like, the second I hit 10, it was gone.
Right.
Oh. So this thing, like, right here, that's the loudest I was able to get it. Like, that was my punch out in front of the GoPro. I was no more than 2 feet from it, you know?
It sounds more like a UFO coming in. Don't ask me how I know that.
We might have words later.
Those are carbon props, though, aren't they, Dan?
So many jokes I'm biting my tongue on right now.
Yeah. Like this, I've got the volume cranked all the way up on this video. And this is just ridiculous. Like, I can't believe it. And then with that hovering that close.
Those props? 5 or 7?
These props? These are 10-inch props.
Those are 10.
10-inch props, yes. That's how ridiculously quiet this is.
The frequency sounds a little high to be 10. That's weird. Like, I would expect like a lower frequency.
You can hear my daughter talking in the back. This is how loud I was talking. Like, I talk just as loud right in front of the camera, and it's louder than the damn quad. Like, this is ridiculous.
That's awesome. Motors are ice cold. Ice cold. Release the Kraken.
Had to leave that part.
That's the 360 Hobbies Kraken?
Yeah, it's Skylar's. So,
Unfortunately, out of business now.
yeah, but he is still designing frames and is still going to market some. He's just taking down the store itself, I think.
That's good.
For now, yeah.
So I talked to him because I was asking him about possible spare arms. He's like, dude, if you need one, no problem. Like, so.
No wonder he won't sell me his CNC.
But Skylar's a great guy, guys.
Yeah, I know for sure.
360 Hobbies. They've had a lot of really awesome deals that involved FPV builders, and I've actually gotten a lot of my electronics from those deals alone. Like when he had the, I think it was like 30% off or something with you guys.
He's done like 10, 15, 25, and 40.
Yeah, the 40% off one. I went and I bought maybe 3 or 4 different stacks that he had.
Damn.
And I was like, sweet, time to stock
Every
up.
time he's come at me and been like, hey, I got a good deal. I've been like, fuck, I'm broke. you couldn't do this 2 weeks ago, bro?
Yeah, like, or wait till
Oh, someone's hitting you up in private chat.
Nope, oh, that was wrong one.
Wait.
yeah,
That was me. I hit the wrong one.
that was for us, man. That was admin only. Hello.
Yeah, just so you know that private jet is there.
Oh shoot, that's funny.
I don't know what outfit you're talking about, mister.
The one where you had the stocking on, Dan.
So I'm pretty sure it's where you were dressed up as a schoolgirl, William.
Oh man.
No, honey, the purple thong. The red one chafes my butt.
Britney Spears, William.
Hey, come on, let's keep it PG here. Let's keep it PG.
For all those that used to follow the Renegade tune, and I know William followed it at one point. My Renegade V2, which is with the new cockroach frame. So this one's going to be even more fun.
Nice.
It's lighter, it's more durable, and it's going to have pretty much the same tuning. So
How come none of you guys have a tabletop CNC?
I have a laser.
Yeah. How come none of you have a tabletop CNC?
Matt does.
Because my cousin has one and he's only 10 minutes away.
But so
Because I know too many people that have one.
So
hey
why
Taylor,
don't
does
you,
it count if I have one
frame?
in my cart on one of the sites?
We need CNC a whoop frame. CNC that hex.
William, if that's the case, then I fly DJI.
Right?
Because I've had that in my cart for a while, but I just never know.
I've got cards all over the internet full.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Dude, every time I log into Newbie Drone's website, it's always like, you have 14 things in your cart. I'm like, damn it.
Did you forget something in your cart? We're just letting you know.
Yeah, the emails that always come in from RDQ.
Get FPV is the worst for that.
Oh yeah.
I don't even have to put it in my cart. I just look at it, and then like my whole fucking feed's just like,
yeah, magically it's at your door, and you're out $50, and you're like, damn.
No, you know what's worst is going to PyroFlip and not logging in, and because I browse, I open windows of the motors I want to compare, or the flight controllers I want to compare and stuff. And every time you open one of those windows, you get a pop up. Hey, do you want to subscribe? Hey, do you want to subscribe? Hey, do you want? It's like, it's. So.
I remember I made a big purchase at Pyro, but I had forgot to sign in with my Pyro points thing. And I got the order, and it was like, do you want to sign in to review? And I was like, oh, shit, I didn't get the points for these at all. Like, probably lost out on 600-700 points. So I was like, damn it, I could have gotten free gear from that.
Well, actually, if you call them, they'll add it to your account.
I know. I messaged Serge. But yeah. So William, what is your daily basher quad or your daily driver?
Oh, my daily driver, man.
Oh, God.
Now you're making me think.
This is an hour-long conversation. Thanks, Dan.
No, it's
well,
not going to be that.
Woo
Taylor
or X class, then
squirrel. Honestly, no. My daily driver one would probably be my new Bang God.
okay.
Yeah, the 7-inch, because I mean, I just have so much fun with it. It does everything I want it to do. I mean, it's just fun.
Nice. Taylor, what about you? You don't fly too much, but you do have one rig, right?
Oh yes. I have a couple, but this is my absolute favorite.
Nice.
It is the Catalyst Machine Works America. Oh my God, I absolutely love this drone. It flies so smooth. I'll tell you what, it's probably like the 5th drone I like built and flew, and it was the first drone I ever flew that I put the goggles on and started flying it, and I was like, wow, this drone goes exactly where you tell it to.
Right.
It was just a different feeling in the sticks. Like,
yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of experience flying a ton of different stuff, a ton of different, electronics, but this was the first one that just I don't know how to explain it. It just felt so good when I flew it.
Yeah.
On rails.
Yeah.
When I would look somewhere in my goggles and I would point with my sticks, it went there.
Yeah. And there's a few quads that I've flown that gave me that same feeling where it's like, oh, this is what flying should feel like.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and it looks like you don't carry a GoPro. You mainly fly for yourself.
I do. Exactly. I do. I actually just bought a GoPro. I've been flying since 2016, and I just bought a GoPro like 3
Nice.
years ago for my first like HD cam to film with. So I've got to do a new canopy here. But one of the things I love about this is if you look
that canopy needs a new one.
the front and the back, like the rear motors are actually a full centimeter higher than the front motors, because you have the front motors here, the arms come in, they're on the bottom, and the rear motors come out on the top. There's a little spacer here. It's on the front, there's a spacer on the top. In the back, the spacer's on the bottom. And then you have a spacer right underneath the motor, where on the front you don't have a spacer under the motor.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get a whole lot of you don't get dirty air from the front props on the rear props when you're pitched, and you can feel it. It's cool. I absolutely love it.
I need to send you the Truex arms, because this is the Truex version, and this thing is crazy.
Well, this is the Truex, bro.
No, that was a Stretch X.
Nope, it's not a Stretch. It's true. Trust me.
Did I give you the Truex? I thought I gave you a Stretch X.
No, it's a true. Look at the base plate.
Nice. No, but the arms make it stretched out.
Nope.
So the Truex was,
because I can take. You know how I know? Because these supports, they fit here and here.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite one, and I've definitely put it through the ringer.
Mr. Geppetto's lab has been flying since 1974, model aviation.
Nice.
That's OG right there.
That's really OG.
Yeah, that's far beyond KK boards, and
that's longer than I've been alive.
Take that number and go forward to now, and there I am.
Yeah. I could ask what all y'all's favorite old school board is.
Oh man, I can tell you right now, the SP Racing Evo.
That boy.
That board was
SP
the best
Racing
board
F3.
back in the day, dude.
SP Racing F3. That was what that was my first drone.
They made it for like $25-$30 maybe, something like that. I think it was.
I think I had something on my first drone. I think I had something called I want to say Red Cat, but it wasn't red. It was Red Rotor, Red
Rover. Call Taylor Rover.
It wasn't the Red Cat, because that's the company, but it was Red something. I can't remember.
I think I remember.
Nope.
Going down the road.
Maybe not. I think
I'm trying to think of what it was, and it's like, man.
I remember when the Furious FPV Combini came out, and that was one of the like revolutionary F4s, you know. And then there was
Well, I'm about to get my first F7 ever. Stoked.
Damn right. Damn right, brother.
I'm excited.
I made the switch. I made the switch after getting the FPV crate, the sub 250 FPV crate, and I got the first one with the T-Motor F7 20x20 in it, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll try it. And then suddenly HGLRC had theirs that started popping up, and I was like, okay, I'll try that too. And then now my whole fleet's F7.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but the hot ticket is the H7 versus the F7.
Yeah.
It's for the processing because what happens with an F7 is you'll have the rate that'll stop and then it'll start again, whereas the H7 does it continuously. So you don't have any delay between where it's cycling back over to process.
That's going to be wicked.
So it continues to process. It's just so much faster and more consistent on, your movement. So
I'm excited to try the Radix too, man.
Me too. I think we all are.
Dang it! So I got to send you a Radix 2 also, Taylor. Oh my god!
I mean, I didn't ask for it, but if you're gonna say it out loud on
I
recording,
have 4 sitting in my cart.
I'm gonna hold you
in
to
my
it.
box right now.
Oh, don't be scared.
I'm really anxious to try one of those new Radix boards too.
Hey, you have to butter me up a little more than that, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, I dug at him for like a week and then finally returned and bought one.
We can do a little middle swapping.
We could do that.
I was picking his brain about it for a week or so, and I even talked to Travis and him and was like, "You guys got any like discount codes?" And they just pointed me to where to buy it, and I was like, "All right, fine, I'll just buy one."
Uh-oh, my headphones. You want to hear something funny? Kind of off-topic story. So my headphones, you can tell they were manufactured in Japan because when the battery gets low, there's this weird voice that comes on, and you can tell that the translation wasn't done right because it's this Asian voice, and it says, "Please charging." It's this Asian woman. Swear to God, when the battery gets low, this Asian woman comes in my ears and goes, "Please charging."
We gotta reprogram his headphones so that it's like Sean Connery.
I have a sound bar that's about this big. It's got a built-in battery, and I turn it up and I take it to the field with me. And I can't for the life of me. It didn't come with any instructions, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to Chinese mode. So it's straight up Mandarin when it comes through. It tells you about the battery warning and the Bluetooth connection and that.
So
that kind of
funny.
stuff.
So I've got probably 10 more minutes before my headphones die.
All right. Well, we can. Is there anything else about FPV Builders? We're gonna obviously plug the YouTube, and I actually posted a link in the description. I think.
So did
this,
I did it once or twice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're and we might try and get some sort of FPV Builders merch on our merch page. Any proceeds would go to the group, anyways. So. But that way we can at least get some FPV Builders merch out there.
What do you guys have shirts? What kind of merch do you have now?
Oh, here I'll pull up
Pull it up. Taylor and I were talking about hats and beanies to start with, but
That's one of the things they don't have.
Yeah, close. But here, well, I'm posting the link in the chat right now, but I'll also bring it up and share.
What about fat straps?
I actually
we were talking about that too.
Yeah, I was talking to Steve about that. They're gonna cost a bit, but I think we're gonna get a few that are at least like a few optimized drone fat straps soon. So hopefully that'll work. Let me see.
Mr. Relentless says the FPV Builders page is down right now with William Perry not helping there.
Yeah,
not there helping. Yeah, you're right. We are up. It's at a standstill. No one's getting nowhere.
I actually did respond on my phone to somebody, so I wasn't completely dead on it.
All right, well, there you go, Mr. Relentless. You have your answer. William Perry is still helping. I tell you, he's a machine.
Yeah, he's always
that is
he's
William
always
Perry.
on it. So here's the.
If you're anybody that's listening, if you guys are waiting on that new Hyperlight free range frame with the aluminum bottom plate, Serge just put it up on the store for pre-orders, and he's got them up cheap.
Nice.
So
snappy snap.
There you go.
And the ganklet. We got the minky blanket, the ganklet.
Nice.
So yeah, we got some merch. We got hoodies. We got all that stuff. We've had a lot of people buy some, and I think who is it? Was it Curtis that just posted his hoodie or whatever?
Curtis was one of the first people to. Actually, he was the first person to get a Gank hoodie.
Nice.
I just bought 3 for one for my son, one for my daughter, and one for my daughter's boyfriend. Plus a couple more, like I said, a couple extra Gank multi-rotor shirts.
Yeah. I just bought, because Travis Hansen won a shirt on our stream at one point.
Travis Hansen's won a bunch of shit. He won a bunch of the 12 days of giveaway stuff. That
He
man,
always
that guy is
wins.
winning.
He's one of those guys
Yeah.
that just wins stuff, man.
He's got that
Well,
natural ass luck.
with him, Teabag and Aaron Cisco and all those guys, they enter so many of these giveaways that you gotta expect them to win a few.
Winning. I know, right?
Like, I've won a few, but I very rarely win giveaways, and when I do, it seems to all happen in the over a couple of months. It's like, oh, I just won 4 giveaways somehow. How the hell did that happen? You know?
I just won one. I'm pretty excited.
You did just win one. See, you can't complain.
Awesome.
You got your very first.
Everybody
ever.
watching, it was not rigged. I won it fair and square.
Now, how am I sending you drones that you have something now to put in it? What's going on there?
That's
Yeah,
perfect. What are you
exactly.
talking about? That's exactly what was supposed to happen, William.
Oh,
All right, guys. What's up, Jeff? Oh, wow. We
I've-
got my name is Jeff in the house.
My name is Jeff.
One of the
Yeah, Tiny Whoop.
co-creators of our favorite sim, Tiny Whoop Go.
Yeah, we got to get
haven't
him. We
played
gotta
that
get
yet.
You haven't got that one yet? Dude. That Tiny Whoop Go is a freaking awesome whoop simulator.
Yeah.
So
I'd
much
say-
fun.
William, have you tried Tiny Whoop Go yet?
no, I have not.
Dude,
I heard you comment on that the other day when we were talking about the you know, what to get on for a simulator to start.
Yeah, it's I've personally, like, you know me, I've dove into the micro side, I've dove into the whoop side. I
Mhm.
fly a lot of whoops in around my yard all the time, and in terms of a sim, Velocidrone's close in terms of physics, but Tiny Whoop Go feels like I'm actually flying my 75 around.
That's
you know?
cool. That's really
Like
cool.
like even when you do a backflip or a dive or whatever, if it's not tuned right, you still get that little the prop wobble on the way down that whoops get. And I'm like, that's brilliant. You even added that in. Like that just makes
Oh,
it
that's cool.
much more
I like
real.
that.
So
We need to
it's
start some
very good.
Fpv Builders Groups on these online multiplayer simulators.
You guys can get a team going.
Because on Liftoff, that's what I learned on. I'm pretty sure on Liftoff you can open up a room or a group or whatever and just have people join whenever they want, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right? Does somebody always have to be in it for it to be active?
I
Honestly,
think so.
the USB in the back of my damn transmitter broke off, so I haven't been able to play my simulator in a year, and it kind of irritates me because I don't want to buy a new transmitter, but I think I might just so I can play my simulator.
What transmitter do you have?
I have an X9D Plus.
Then get a dongle. It's $25, and you can get a USB wireless dongle for it.
And where does it? How does that work?
You would plug it into your computer, and it would act as just a receiver for your.
You would bind to it like you bind a receiver.
Yeah, you
Oh,
bind
okay.
to it.
Gotcha.
You just make a new profile on your TX.
Send me.
and-
Message me a link on Messenger.
Yeah, I will.
Nice. Yes.
Alternately, if you have a F4 board laying around,
Yeah,
maybe one that's got a burnout power supply. But I've got the CL Racing F4, it's brand new, but it was just the F4 I had laying around I didn't plan on using, and I just wired a receiver to it. I bind to the receiver, and as soon as you plug this in to the controller, whether your transmitter is connected or not, this is recognized as a joystick by Windows, and then you can set it up. Set it up as a controller.
I've got
wireless. Yeah, it's just a simple like this is a
flight controller with a receiver.
Yeah, this is the one only F4 or above. So F4, F7.
And I've got that
with a Kahoot F4.
Yeah,
that'll work.
F4.
And here's the thing, like I did one. My daughter started playing Tiny Whoop Go, so I set up one of my little pocket PCs on the TV out there, and I had an old like D8 Emax controller that she bashes around. And so I took a D8 receiver and just put it on a burnt out board, and I plugged that in, and that's her wireless transmitter, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Well, I've got a Kahoot F4 that I'm willing to, now that I'm getting an F7, you know, with an F4.
Should have an
F4. I have
enough. Taylor, the TX16S, it plugs right into the USB port, and no need to do anything.
Exactly. And
I don't have one of those coming.
Taylor, I'm gonna send you. I've got a bunch of like 16 by 16 FCs that I'm not using. You can just have a couple of the F4 FCs, and I'll send them with your F7. They may or may not. They will work for USB dongle. They will probably not work for a quad. Nice. So, like it's something like one of them has a blown 5-volt. You know, like stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, I had to get creative because they don't make a Fly Sky dongle, and I was using the Nirvana for the longest time. Mm-hmm. Even currently, I still have yet to spend $20-something on a Crossfire receiver to make one.
William Private Island, also known as John Pearson, just sent you a message or a request on Facebook, I guess.
Yeah, I already got it.
Okay, cool. So my PC is a micro PC. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Curtis, mine is too. My old one was, and it ran Tiny Whoop, and it was just a pocket PC or whatever it's called. But I think Taylor's got to go because his Japanese headphones are about to bum out on us.
Please charging. That's what they.
Is there anything else about? Is there anything else about builders that you guys want to hype up or talk about?
Just a lot of giveaways coming up.
Yeah, I was going to say, not that you want to sneak a release. When are you guys planning on doing the motor design or the frame design thing?
Yeah, like I said, I think that's going to be a work in progress for several months. You know, it might not even come to fruition until summertime, just because we want to make sure that we can have some frames cut and sent to some people to test and give us feedback. I don't want to put out a product that is just something that is spur of the moment. You know. I think that. Go ahead.
I have access to get things cut if you need them.
Okay, excellent.
But I know your batteries are going to die, but I was more specifically talking about the contest amongst the builders to have their.
Yeah. Right. So I've got 2 more tutorials to come out on my Facebook, my YouTube channel, and I was working on it today. They should be out within the next couple of weeks, and then I think I'll start promoting that a little bit more. What I have to do is get some people together that are willing to be testers, or not testers, judges. And got to get the rules together, and I think after making that,
will do it.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. I think after making that post to see if we had interest, I think I learned a couple things. Obviously there's interest; people want to do it, but I also learned that it's going to be a little more complicated than I originally thought. So go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey, Gank, are you naming the winner of your frame naming contest?
Oh shit! I didn't even look at the names today. No, that's probably, like I don't want to just random rush it. I'll do a live stream later this week where I'll do that. and I'll put a note on the contest thing. Like I said, I honestly, I've been not looking at any of the name suggestions at all as they were kind of going through. And I totally forgot that I was supposed to do that today, and I did not look at them before the show, and I don't want to be put on the spot and do it while we're live on the show.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, wicked.
With my marketing guy.
So Matt and I might stay on. I might play some Tiny Whoop Go and do a couple of races live.
A little bit.
I know neither of you guys play, and Taylor's thing is dying. William, you're welcome to stick around and download it and play if you'd like.
I don't know if I'll download it and play. I have too many downloaded and playing right now. Off of Steam.
What are you playing in terms of Sims? What's your favorite to fly on?
AccuRC. I fly a lot of 3D helicopter stuff, and that's one of my favorites right now for realism.
I really want you and T. Do you talk to TJ Williams much?
Once in a while here and there, but it's not messaging back and forth. So not yet anyway.
Do you know that he's now running that side of things for Buddy RC?
OMP Hobbies.
Yeah. And so he's been putting out the new M2 that just came out.
Right.
And he just did a big thing for AccuRC, and that's one that I think I'm gonna get because I like after watching his video on it, I was like, dude, that's
it's so much like you're out there flying. Now here's the greatest thing. If you put your goggles on when you go to fly at the field, it puts you like you're standing on the side of the field in 3D. It's weird, man. So I put my goggles on and plug in, and I'm going, holy crap, I feel like I'm at the fields flying.
Now, that one mainly has helis and fixed wing, right?
Wings, yeah.
Yeah. Do they have any quads in it at all, or no?
No.
Okay.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt. I'm interrupting real quick. I'm saying bye for the night. I'm going to go crash out.
Taylor, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate you having me on the show, and I look forward to coming on again. Definitely.
Sounds good. Awesome, man. Right, we'll definitely have you on again.
Yeah. William, you take it easy, bud. And
Taylor, I'll catch you later.
Matt, I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right, later, Taylor. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. So, William, in terms of quad simulator, are you a liftoff, Velocidrone?
Velocidrone. Yeah.
Velocidrone, V-drone.
Liftoff is good too, but Liftoff has its little niche that some people like better. But I found that for me personally, I come from like racing background, so I love that aspect of how Velocidrone works with that platform.
It really, I feel like Liftoff is a lot more floaty. Like
it is. It's more freestyle friendly than it is racing friendly, but it is really good as far as a sim goes. If you want to learn, that's a great sim to start with.
Yeah, and I've found myself using Velocidrone a lot when I'm trying to learn a new trick in my own just flying, because I don't know if you remember a few months ago, I was really hard into trying to get that inverted yaw spin down. I could not. I probably wrecked 3 or 4 quads just trying to get an inverted yaw spin, and I was like, I'm done. Finally updated my computer to a gaming rig, downloaded Velocidrone, and within a week I was pulling off perfect inverted yaw spins, and I was like, that's awesome. So no more breaking quads for me.
Nice. That's what it should be. But you'll still break some, or you're not trying hard enough.
Exactly.
Have you noticed the Liftoff has been kind of trolling people with their fake what do you call them? Video, just captures from their new game they got coming out, I guess.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
No, they were troll. They like popped some video on Rotor Riot and a couple of the other groups, and just to see if anybody would notice that it's not a real quad.
I like crashing into Bardwell's house and lift off.
Did you know if you fly slowly by Bardwell's window, his face is actually looking out one of the windows?
Oh, that's funny. That's
all right,
hilarious.
guys. Matt is hosting a Tiny Whoop Go race. If you guys want to join in,
Yes,
I will as well. William, if you haven't seen it, this is Tiny Whoop Go. He's flying.
Yeah, I see that now. That's pretty cool.
And this is the one that Jesse and Jeff and Rab have been working on for so long.
Jeff Hardy?
Jeff West.
Jeff West. That's right.
Yeah. Jeff Hardy was on a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
He's a local to me, so I fly with him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Him and
he just went out to do an adventure.
Yeah. And I sent him with a Gank Nemesis Micro V1 to give away, as well as a bunch of random swag and a shirt and stuff. Yeah. I sent him off with a bunch of stuff because he's local, and all I had to do was drop it off 20 minutes down the road.
That works. That works.
And that's always handy. Let's see. Jeff PV, Ricky, or my Mr. Rick James as his pilot handle. All those guys are pretty local to me, so I'm pretty lucky with that. All right,
have a lot of cool racers local, but then they all quit. It was honestly, it's hard to keep up with vacations for races and trying to keep 3 or 4 rigs running to reliably be able to race, and so I could see why some of them, were wanting to get out.
We got all these guys in there. That's wicked. All right, everybody. Jeff West. We got Relentless. We got everybody hanging out. Hold on, I gotta back out to share my thing. I gotta join in again.
Mr. Relentless is here. All right.
Now, William, something to know is this can play on really low graphics computers, like on older computers, very well. And if it doesn't, you just bring the graphics down a little teeny bit. Now, I was playing this on a little pocket PC before, and now my computer's fast enough that I can actually fly somewhat well just by watching the restream video of it alone without even being in the program. So
I just threw a new HyperX memory in my gaming PC, so
nice.
I'm ready to roll already. Yeah, we're good.
I just got a Ryzen 7 3700, I believe, and it's got I think it's the 2070 RTX or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. It's the 27. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. And I want to put my screen right over my body. There we go. All right. I might fly a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, I'm in acro mode. Whoops. There we go. Oh, this map. This is the one where if you bump something wrong, it's all over, huh? Yeah, I'm not good at this, by the way, Will.
No worries. Practice makes perfect.
Oh, I'm currently finishing up the build of Aaron Stewart, Miss Boss Lady FPV's 3S capable whoop. She's gonna like that. It's a 75 mil. I'm gonna have it set up for 2S, but she's gonna enjoy it on both 2S and 3S. She needed something to fly her Insta Whoop around, or her Insta 360 Go around.
Right. Yep.
So
she just got her 7-inch the other day, Saturday.
Oh,
yesterday.
nice.
Yeah, I just finished it up for her and test flew it and made sure everything was kosher after putting new motors on it. Magnets fell apart on the motor she had on it before, and she just came to pick it up from me, and the motors just let loose. The magnet slipped on it.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, but I forgot when I set it up for her with Crossfire, I didn't ask her which switch she used for her her arm and disarm and her mode switch, and they're reversed. So she went to go hit her modes to put it in acro, and she disarmed, and the quad went and hit the ground. And I'm going, oh crap! But it didn't do anything to it. You know, I mean, she's running that Shendrone 7-inch, and that thing it's a tank, man, and it is really good, but it's so smooth to fly. So I threw on some F80 motors on it, sent her back out, and she's loving it now. So it's pretty cool.
I'm so glad that she's feeling better as well.
Oh yeah, same here.
I was really worried.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, she has definitely come a far way with her building as well. So she's doing really good now. I mean, when she first started, I gave her a few tips on her soldering. All of a sudden, I'm looking at her stuff that she's posting. I'm like, wait a second, that's not the same solder job I saw before.
Yeah,
it's like it looks good, you know. So she's come so far, and that was just on her second build. She started really soldering a lot better. So that was really cool to see that.
Yeah, and she's
that a member and local to me.
Nice. So, yeah, you're in Cali.
Right.
So you're a couple hours behind me.
Yeah, I'm about 3 hours, I think, behind you.
Yeah, it's Matt's 2 hour or 1 hour behind me.
Nope. Yeah, it's 8:30 here, so it's what
11:30 here.
11:30, yeah.
Damn it! I keep going in the wrong square. Oh, I'm so bad at this right now. Jeff West is going to be embarrassed with my flying on Tiny Whoop. This is no longer a promotion for Tiny Whoop. It is a testament to how bad I am as a race pilot.
No, you know what? You have to hide that a little bit better. You have to say, oh, because I'm concentrating because I'm on the live stream.
Yeah.
Doing all these multiple things still and trying to look at these screens while I'm flying. So you have to, come on, build it up a little bit.
Well, he knows we love flying Tiny Whoop Go. Jesse knows too.
Mm-hmm.
I want Jesse on the stream, man. He's too busy though. I'm sure one day we'll get Jesse on.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh no! Hit the damn. Ah! No, not under. I don't want to go under it. No. I am missing all sorts of gates here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There we go. Get a better lineup. Get a better thumb position.
So I started racing FPV right when I was new into building and everything, and I got really good at it because I had raced RC cars for almost 30 years when I got into FPV.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that aspect, but 5 years later, I'm trying to race and I'm going, how come I can't get this? Well, first of all, I'm not practicing like I used to. And then secondly, it's like, okay, past 40 years old now, what's going on here? I can't, why am I hitting this over here? I'm aiming for this over here. And it's just not quite the same as, and all these young guys now, they're coming out and it's almost like you have to clear your head. Like, wait a second, these guys are gamers. They have younger eyes. They have everything. They're just so focused on that. I'm going, okay, I didn't spend my life on computers and these guys are, so it's a little different, but it's nerve wracking because they're coming up right behind you and you're running a smooth line, but they don't care. They're like, I'm going to go through whatever is in front of me and that's it. And I mean, they don't even see you half the time. I'm going, holy crap, these guys are blasting by me.
Yeah. Like, this is why we all need to wear a pair of the Vanover racing socks.
All right. Yeah, well, maybe they'll give us a little more faster edge.
Yeah, or at least like painting a Corvette red, man. We all know it goes a little bit faster.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's funny. I missed like 5 gates because they had a the staircase, basically the round staircase. So they had three gates that were off stacked. I forgot what multi GP course it was. So I went to go through that, and I forgot if I was supposed to start on the top one or the bottom one. And I'm going, okay, I didn't see anybody go through it before me. What do I do now? That threw me off, because you think that much and you missed the whole gate. So I missed it, and then I finally saw someone go through at the top. I said, okay, I better elevate and then start. And oh man, I think 5 people went through the gate before I even finished the first one. So yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm not racing too much anymore. I'm doing more freestyle, and I'm focusing more on the 3D aspect of flying quads.
Yeah, I'm looking to build a 3D quad first off, so because I think it'll be fun.
I do LOS 3D big time. That's my favorite type, because you can pull off more tricks doing LOS 3D, almost like you can a 3D helicopter.
Oh yeah,
you can make them walk up the sky where it looks like it's flipping end over end as it's climbing elevation. It's a trip to see it. And it took a while before I could get it down, but I'm going to start videoing a lot of this stuff eventually here once I start my YouTube, probably in the next 6 months. Because Taylor and I are working on some stuff, and I don't want to put it out there before I have a full program to keep continually putting stuff on it.
Yeah, I hear that, and the channel's coming along pretty good, man.
Yeah, that channel. I'm doing my own channel on top of that, though.
Oh, nice.
So Taylor and I are working in kind of like sync with what we're putting out as content. So I'm going to feature FPV Builders on my personal channel, and then he's going to feature me on the FPV Builders. So I'm helping him, but he started everything, so that should be his channel from my perspective. And if he adds stuff to that channel that I'm helping him with as far as the builders is concerned, like a build tutorial or something like that, then that's when I'll get that part of the recognition. But we're going to work together with it, which is good.
Yeah, collaborating on a video is one thing, but like making a channel, I agree with that. Like, I've got my own personal flight video channel where I post most of my stuff. Right. And then Matt and I share this channel, and we post things that mainly this show, but we're gonna start doing some like build series or how to troubleshooting stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully the amount of channels and the amount of Facebook pages that have come out recently, I personally find great, because it's just even more content that people can fall back on when they're having issues with something.
Right. And see, where my channel, what I wanted to focus on with my channel is a little more on the fun side, to where it's not specified on reviews or anything like that. I'm going to do a lot of, okay, here's the tips I have for today. This is what I want to go over. Kind of like, I don't know if you saw the video I put on FPV Builders. It had something that I did for a member, and he's new, so there's a lot of little elements that you don't realize, and it's overwhelming. So I wanted to put, just how to do the wires or whatnot, just little things like that. Okay, color code them, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Just little tips. And that's basically what I want to do with the YouTube, but I want to make it more fun and natural. I don't want to be scripted too much, and I want it to be more natural and good flowing, but not, a 10-hour segment on one little item you could have explained in 5 seconds. So
I'm really good at long, drawn-out explanation videos.
I hear you. I had to figure out, okay, how can I not be so technical, but yet get the point across and give that.
What about hey Matt? What about Scooter's 3-hour build video?
Oh, Scooter FPV.
Yeah, I got a 45
yeah.
minute assembly video, and the mutiny only takes like 10 minutes to fucking put together.
Yeah.
Wasn't he just chilling on that video though? If I remember right, he was just chilling and kicking back, but it took forever for the build to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a great video. I just thought it was funny. It was like, oh, this is a build video 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Man, Mr. Relentless is just smoking on that lap.
I had a 8-minute time, so I'm not gonna. You guys are all look at this. Jeff is
I never left the starting gate. I went in to preheat the oven and stuff. My son should be home from work here in about 15 minutes. So we're gonna have to have a late dinner.
Oh, I hit the pole. Damn it. I had a good run going. I was in front of Jeff for a sec. But now he's far, far in front of me already. Whee! Oh, I'm stuck.
I missed that stupid mirror gate, the tunnel gate again.
Yeah, I missed that.
How are we fixing that, Jeff?
Oh, that wasn't too bad, Dan.
I'm trying. I'm not a good racer, but I'm decent with cinematic freestyle.
That's all right.
You started with like RC cars, RC planes, all that stuff. I was on the other side, which explains why I'm kind of not the best racer. I come from the cinematic world where somebody else was flying the drone around and I was controlling the gimbal on the drone.
Gotcha.
So I had a completely different perspective of drones when I first got intrigued by FPV.
Right.
And then sort of had to learn as I went. Because I was great at flying line of sight for bigger rigs and camera rigs and stuff like that. But I wasn't used to like even the DJI style where you fly and you can see through the phone. I wasn't used to that.
Like a monitor type.
Joystick for my gimbal, and that's it. Like, so.
Is that you in green again, Dan?
No, I'm in. I don't know what color I am, but I'm not green because green passed me a little while ago. Ah.
Yeah, green and I have been kind of back and forth here.
Where am I going? There we go. Oh, wow. Woo! Ah! I'm super twitchy. Oh, my God. Oh, and Jeff, another thing, or why did I call you Jeff? William, another thing to know about this sim is if you miss a gate in a race, it's going to dock you like 15 or 20 seconds. Like, so,
and it should. It should dock you.
Oh, I know. But, and that's why it's so very important to turn around and get every single gate, even if you miss it like 5 times. Because I get super frustrated with that sometimes, and then I just keep going, and then my time's something like 8 minutes, and I'm like, oh.
Right. See, what's funny, too, is our multi-GP chapter, they would post up some of the tracks they were building, like just prior to the day of racing. Yeah. So I tried to get on there and practice, and I just couldn't. And then I would forget certain parts of the track when I showed up, and I'm going, oh, crap, should I have come today?
Yeah, it's... Oh, man, Jeff West and Jesse post new tracks on this all the time. And it's hard to keep up. Like, I want to try them all, but I just can't
find the spare moments to do it. Why
Jeff
am I
Poole-
not even
Jeff
flying?
Poole's designing some tracks too.
Who?
Poole?
Oh yeah,
Oh, Pool, yeah.
yeah. Jeff Poole has designed a few. I forgot about that. I'm trying to design an optimized drone track, but I'm really not good at it. I've put down 2 tubes and then I got frustrated with it and stopped. Oh, I have another lap. Damn it.
Well, I'm going to have to cut out, guys.
All right,
It's
man.
been
Well,
great hanging out with you, and we'll do this again.
We definitely will, man. Thank you very much for coming on, and we love having you. You're welcome on anytime.
Man, thanks for
I
coming.
appreciate it.
Great
Yeah,
show.
thanks, Matt.
Sweet.
All right, catch you guys later.
Ooh, look at
All
Gate.
right.
My name is Jeff. Must have missed a few gates.
Uh-oh. Well, I definitely missed some because I didn't care enough to go back for a few.
Well, I missed one on the tube gate on my very first lap. So,
Private Island says, Matt, go through the gates.
okay, literally through the gates.
Let's see.
Who's still flying? Anyone?
Let's Jeff says let's fly Whoopnasium Castle. Jeff West says it. They haven't fixed the gate issues, so let's fly Whoopnasium Castle.
Where is Whoopnasium Castle?
I don't know, but I think you gotta download it. Let's see. Tracks. Is it? I've got all those. Jeff West, where would we find Whoopnasium Castle? Oh, probably in Browse Tracks.
What?
Browse Tracks. I'll find it. Oh, Winter Series 5 track is out too. I'm gonna download
Oh, I
that.
didn't. Huh.
Okay, somebody's got to tell me where Whoopnasium Castle is. Oh wait, wonder if it's in Creators Club. It's Whooptopia.
Whoopnasium.
Where?
Looks like, I don't know if this is the right one, but it says Salt City Racing FPV Whoopnasium Sports Hall.
Salt City Whoopnasium Sports Hall. That sounds like it. Whoopnasium Castle, is that what that is?
Well, I think that, I don't know, because he said castle, right? So,
Yeah. I saw a picture of Whoopnasium Castle on something. I'm not even looking at the chat. So. Jeff is hosting. Jeff West is hosting. Castle Raid. Or what is it called?
what's it called?
Castle Raid in the Creators Club. All right. Either way, Jeff is hosting, so I'm going to join that. Waiting for invitations.
I'm trying to find the stupid track.
Oh, okay. I think I need to download the track, yeah.
Whoopnasium 6 Castle Raid. That's why, because
Yeah.
it's one freaking word.
Where are you finding this?
I haven't. I just went to try to enter the to see what the actual name was.
I know this is very unlikely. Possibly, though.
I have your scale, yes.
You do, really?
Yes. I brought it
Really?
here.
Okay, fuck.
Hi, Zach.
Who may that be?
That's Dan.
Oh,
Dan. All right, I can't find this at all.
oh, is this just part of it, or what? You have somebody else come
Somebody
by?
came by and wanted 2 grams, and I sold them 2 grams of mine. I sold them 2 grams of mine. There it is.
Where?
Under Creators Club. I had to search. Look on my screen. I had to search Whoopnasium 6 Castle.
All right.
Found it? All one word. Whoopnasium 6 Castle. I told you the search function on here isn't very intuitive.
There we go.
And
All
again,
right.
didn't have to download it. I just had to check it. Holy crap.
Oh, now it just shows up right when. Damn it. There we go. Holy crap.
I have no clue where this track goes.
Wow. Smoke them if you got them for this one, boys. Wow.
Anybody else lost? Because I'm totally lost.
I went through this green one. Now there's a green peg up here that I got to go around.
I'm still stuck on the blues.
Pilot, 10 seconds.
Oh, lordy lord. I'm going to cry.
Gate 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, gate 5, gate 6, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15,
Whoa.
turn 16, turn 17, turn 18,
Oh, so magenta.
19,
Yeah, I don't get where it switches, and I'm always looking for the other.
gate
What the hell just happened?
gate
So
21,
it went there, blue.
2, gate
Here, blue.
gate
Blue.
4,
Blue. There's that little thingy in the body, dude.
6, gate 27, gate 20,
Wow, now there's a bunch of multicolored gates down at the bottom, too. What the hell?
9, gate
Okay, now where to?
gate 32, gate 33, gate 34, gate 35,
Just following green dude.
6, turn 37, gate 39, gate 40,
Jeff West, what are you doing, man? Oh,
turn 41, 40,
You're insane.
turn 43,
oh, I see.
turn 44,
Oh man, you're killing me.
I made a lap.
time 2, 26.63, gate 6, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11,
There it is.
12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17, turn 18, turn 19,
Jesus.
gate 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate 24, turn 25, turn 20, gate 27, gate 28, gate 29, gate 30, gate 1,
Oh my goodness! Ah!
gate 30, gate 4, gate 30,
Double yesterday, got hours of sleep, and then worked another 8-hour shift today.
gate 39, gate 4,
Damn.
Motherfuckers wanted me to stay. Damn again.
turn
Well, don't do
Oh
that.
crap!
turn
The hot as
43,
fuck.
turn 44,
Yeah.
2, time 1, 42.53,
Oh boy, had me
gate
fucked up.
6,
Boy, had me
Every
fucked
time.
up.
7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13,
See, my favorite response is like, man,
Oh
you
no!
guys don't really like me.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
turn
I'm already at my 40s, so
8, 19, gate 20, gate 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate
Well, I've got the track. I think. I mean, I'm any missed gates, so
5, gate 27, gate 20, 29,
I'm doing pretty good at those.
gate 30, gate 30, 1, gate 30, gate
Like the past
33,
month and a half,
gate
they're doing that.
gate 5, turn 37, turn 38, gate 9, turn 41, turn 42, turn 43, turn 44, lap 3, time 1:34.06.
I must have missed a lap somewhere, or missed a gate rather. 'Cause I'm at 6 minutes.
I found the coolest little dive gate ever.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Gate 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, gate 5, gate 6, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17, turn 18, 19,
Top one, yeah, top one first on the ladder.
20, gate 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate 24, turn 20, turn 26, gate 27, gate 20, gate 29, gate 30, 31, gate 32, gate 33, gate 34, gate 30, turn 36, turn 38, gate 39, turn 41, turn 42, turn 43, 44, lap 1, time 1:34.8, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17, turn 18, turn 19, gate 20,
Sweet, I did a lap.
gate 21,
Nice.
turn 22, gate
I got a 2-minute lap.
gate 24, turn
And my hands are tired.
turn 26, gate 27, gate 9, gate 30, gate 31, gate 32, gate 33, gate 34, gate 35, turn 36, 7, gate 39, gate 40, turn 41, turn 42, turn 43, turn 44, lap 2, time 1:25.41, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17, turn 18, turn 9, gate 20, gate 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate 24, turn 25, 26, gate 27, gate 28, gate 34, gate 35, 36, turn 37, turn 38, gate 39. 41, turn 41, turn 42, turn 43, turn 44,
I'm losing my flow.
lap 3, time 1, 44.60.
Mr. Relentless and frickin' Jeffy just whooping my ass.
Yeah, they're killing it.
But like seriously, that's only my second time going through that track. I think I've got the track down though.
Yeah, I'm not having issues with the track anymore. I'm having issues with the fact that I can't fly well. It's more of a pilot error as opposed to a.
Well, if you can remember where the elevation parts are, it's not bad. Because when you need to elevate or lower your altitude there. You on the last lap, Dan?
Yeah, I know. I am almost done. If I stop hitting stuff. Oh, come on. Jeff West just waiting for me. Damn it.
You're almost there, Dan.
I know.
We believe in you.
I believe you
I
can
think
fly.
I can. 7 minutes. Oh, my eyes are bleeding.
Yeah, mine were water in there.
Oh, man. People with 3-minute times. God damn. Fucking killing me. All right, you guys play some more. I'll be right back. Ugh.
All right, restart us, Jeff.
Oh, wow.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Start your engines.
Gate 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, gate 5, turn 7,
Ah,
turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17, turn 18, gate 20, gate 21, turn 22, gate 3, gate 24, turn 25, turn 6, gate 27, gate 28, gate 29, gate 30, 31, gate 32, gate 33, gate 34, gate 35, turn 6, turn 37, gate 39, gate 40, turn 41, turn 42, turn 43, turn 44, lap 1, time 1, 23.8, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17, turn 18, turn 19, gate 20, gate 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate 24, turn 20, turn 26, gate 27, gate 28, gate 29, gate 30, gate 32, gate 33, gate 34, gate 35, turn 6, turn 37, gate 39, gate 40, turn 41, turn 42, turn 43, turn 44, lap 2, time 1, 30.19, gate 6, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17,
Damn it.
turn 19, 20, gate 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate 24,
All right.
turn 25, 26, gate 27, gate 28, gate 29, gate 30, gate 31, gate 30, gate 33, gate 34, gate 36, turn 38, gate 39, gate 40, turn 41, turn 42, turn 43.
What's up, Verb? How you doing, buddy?
Turn 44.
Verb, we're playing some Tiny Whoop Go, as you can see. And Jeff West has an open race if you want to jump in.
426.
Bring that down 6 seconds and you'll be in the ballpark.
Let's do it.
Even without missing. Oh, working on the Trans-Tech Beetle. Nice.
18 minutes. Set it for 20.
Hey, Josh. We were talking about the Kaiser shirt. The
Should already be preheated.
the Live 1300 milliamps out of shirt.
Ready to go.
And we had Taylor on and William. It was great. Great show, man. Now we're just ending it with some Tiny Whoop Go as we try to do each stream. And I think we've realized that we might be one of Jeff West's favorite streams. Because even without asking,
Damn
he's
it.
like, I already got a game going. Let's get hop in, go. Love it. I am always down with late night Tiny Whoop Go games.
Gate 20, gate 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate 20.
Oh, Matt's killing it.
Now I keep hitting stuff, man.
Well, that's what the stuff's there for, right?
I don't think that's quite how.
Ah! I'm trying to fly through the restream window and it's not working out according to plan. So I'm just going to go hover in a very inopportune spot for everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not going to hurt my flying right now.
All I need to do is bump gank, and we're good.
Damn it.
I saw Jeff West go flying right past me, so you guys have got to be a couple minutes back there.
I just start lap 2 and I see Jeff's name pop up as finished.
Dude's got his camera tilt going today, I guess. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jack up my camera tilt a bit.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's flown this more than we have.
I would say so.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, let's keep it there.
.432. Cut 15 seconds off my last one.
Wow, a little camera tilt makes a lot of difference.
Oh, did you change yours?
Yeah.
Quiet. Race is now open.
Downloading track now, Verb says. Awesome. Verb's joining in.
Nice. Yeah, I'm taking a break and I can sit out for the next one.
Oh, my.
That's yours?
I don't think so.
It's not mine. I never had a NASCAR
Must
light.
be Caden's then. Did either of us buy NASCAR? Like you said? Dale, I miss you.
Rest in peace, number 3. Dale's riding with Jesus now.
Which Dale, junior or senior?
Senior.
They both died? That's shitty.
Whee.
Well, you missed that one.
I'm just finding a place to perch, to be honest.
Oh, we're starting.
Gate 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, gate 5, gate 6, turn 7, turn 8, gate 9, gate 10. Gate 11, turn 12, turn 13.
I'm already way behind everybody. I'm so bad at this, but I love playing it.
Turn 16.
I'm the cinematic cruiser that's just hanging out in the background while you guys race.
I know. I'm right in front of you, messing with you.
I know you are. Ah, you did mess with me. Well, no, that wasn't you. That was just me being shitty. See, I can't even get stuff in. Don't you want to go in your home? It's your home. Whoa, completely missed that one. I've now missed escape 3 times. In the same lap. Oh, come on. Matt just buzzing me. It's gonna hang out here. Fuck with people.
Gate 9, gate 10, gate 11. Turn 12.
Damn it.
Turn 13. Turn 14. Gate 15. Turn 16. Turn 17. Turn 18. Turn 19.
Seriously?
Gate 20. Gate 21. Turn 22.
Jeff, you got to stop putting a gap between the gate and the wall.
3.
I hit it every time.
24. 25. Turn 26. Gate 27. Gate 28. Gate 29. Gate 30. Gate 31. Gate 32. Gate 33. 34. 35.
What are you laughing about?
39.
I just tried to hit you.
Pride being the operative word.
Yeah, you flew right past me. I'm gonna acro this.
Gate 5, gate 6, turn 7, turn 8,
Yeah.
9, gate 10, gate 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14, gate 15, turn 16, turn 17, turn 18, turn 19, gate 20, 21, turn 22, gate 23, gate 24, turn 25, turn 26, gate 27, gate 28, gate 29, gate 31, gate 32, gate 33, gate 34, gate 30,
Oh, it won't let me do an inverted yaw spin.
37, gate 39, gate 40, turn 41,
I'm upside down and it registers that I'm.
43, 9, 1, 40,
Woo, COVID.
Oh.
I don't see Mr. Josh in here yet.
No.
Josh, you have to search. Let me back out real quick. It's a very specific name.
I got it. I'll do it.
Whoopnasium 6. I'll type it into the chat.
So you got to download the track first. It's in Creators Club under the.
Oh, he's here. He's in.
Oh, he is. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
He was just in the room. He was purplish.
Says he keeps getting booted, but I have a feeling it's because it didn't download all the way yet.
Yeah, I don't think he downloaded the track. Maybe he did. I don't know. If it won't let you join, like if it keeps booting you out, restart. Shut down Tiny Whoop Go, restart it, and try again. Just ripping it up.
I'm gonna power loop.
It flies in the wall.
Here, I'm gonna power loop something. It's gonna be fun. Let's go purple. Whoa, not enough. Oh, too much. Power loop with a whoop. Oh.
Ready for you to start again whenever you are there, Mr. Jeff. Is Verb in? Nope.
Pilots, race is now open. Pilot, 10 seconds.
Oh.
Gate 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, gate 5, turn 7,
what I get for trying to push it.
Ah, push it.
Push you real good. Who's messaging me?
Ah. Damn it. Twice in between the gate and the wall.
Well, then fly better.
Yeah. Steer away from the wall, gang. Oh.
Verb, I got you covered, bro. So Verb, just go down to multiplayer, and it should pop up that look under East. Yeah, USA East, and select your area, and it should pop up as my name S Jeff, and he's hosting it. Join that one. Don't click host or anything. Verb. All right, I got you on my team, bro. Hey, friends, my name is Jeff. Hey, Verb's in. Yay. Verb's in twice. Yay. Verb's gone. No.
What the hell? What?
When I join, it says host leaving in middle of screen, then boots me. Interesting. Well, Verb, try and there is a join button. It's just booting him. Relentless. So, Verb, try restarting Tiny Whoop Go. Reboot it all, and maybe add my name S Jeff. FPV.
Yeah, you might have to add him as a friend.
Yeah. Jeff saying he's gonna back out and restart. What's up, Jeff Poole? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man.
Giving away some stuff on our stream, are you?
Yeah, well, I'm doing my part.
That a boy. Well, thank you very much for that. That's
always freaking eyes are watering.
Eyes are watering, and Vicious is gonna love that full build, dude.
The what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't fly it, so it's good for somebody else. So
Yeah, I actually have a similar no-name Tyro type frame like that sitting here that I was going to build up later, but then I wanted to try my luck with another one of the frames first.
yeah.
Oh, I can dive in the castle. Post leaving track. We're going to try and start another one, Verb. Verb, add my name is Jeff to your friends list. Here, I'm sharing on my screen. You'll see how it's spelled right here. My name is Jeff.
Of course, I did Relentless.
As long as you don't pick Winter National 4 or 5, I won't have to find it.
Hey Dan, get me in touch with that Frank guy, so I can get Private Island his stuff.
I will. And yeah, Frank, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to help no matter what. But as I said, he lives on the American side of the same lake that Private Island lives on.
Yeah.
So
Well, Frank won the 7-inch too, right?
yeah, Frank won the 7-inch, and Private Island won the 7-inch. So one's Frank. I guess we'll get the one from Relentless.
Yeah, and I'll send Private Island his too.
Yeah, and then you sent Private Island that one, and the other thing he won last week, right?
Yeah, the 10-inch.
Yeah. So awesome. That'll work. That should work out well. I'll talk to Frank and I'll get his info for you.
All right, cool.
He's a buddy of mine, so hopefully I'm going to be sending something to him in the next day or so. So I'll have that.
Cool.
I don't know how well they're going to be able to meet up or what, but we'll see.
They'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, they're closer than we are. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, and if he's got to mail it, it'll probably be a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Or he could just be like, here's my buddy Steve. I'll give it to Steve to bring across, like.
Yeah.
All right. So
now what?
So Verb is hosting one apparently at Brushless V2 at Go Dome. And then Winter Series 5 at Summer Playground is My Name is Jeff. I'm going to join Verbs and play a little bit with him, see what's up. What's up, Verb? Wee.
So, Dan, I had an idea.
What?
Maybe this week, if you have some free time, maybe we can do a little live stream of me building my my Gank multi-rotor 7-inch chase quad.
Oh, that would be wicked. Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, full build from start to finish.
Sweet. I gotta do another build or a setup video at least for my my new Renegade build, because I did a new V2 of the Renegade tuning and the Renegade whoop.
Nice.
So I gotta do that so everybody has that.
Gank, you in?
Huh?
Are you in for the live stream with me?
When are you doing it?
I don't know, sometime this week.
Possibly. Depends on when. I'm working this week.
We'll figure it out.
All right, now nobody's hosting. What's going on?
I don't know. Verb had a session, everybody was there, and he left.
Yeah, I think it's just glitching out, probably. I know.
Let me hold on.
My Name is Jeff is hosting one at the Go Dome now. Same track.
Hey, I suppose I should add verb. That probably wasn't helping. Okay.
You shouldn't have to add everybody though. If it's a public. Whoa! I just flipped through a gate. That's wicked. It was accidental, but I did it.
See if we can get verb in here. Which track is this? Holy crap.
This is that one that we played the other night. Or the other week, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Jeff, you're a freaking madman. See if I can remember it.
I'm at work. I should have brought my computer and controller.
You should have, man.
Yeah, especially tonight. It's snowing and nothing's flying. So
I saw Cameron was watching earlier. Were you guys at work watching together?
No, I'm actually at my full-time job.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, late night open hobby shop.
Yeah, no.
What is your full-time job?
I work at an airport.
Oh, nice. That's got to be fun these days.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's flying tonight, so I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
Attaboy.
No, it sucks.
You got to set up a travel sim computer so that when you have nights like that, you can just be like, tiny loop, wee.
Well, I do. That's what I normally use. I just didn't bring it tonight because I thought I'd be busy. But then all hell broke loose with snow. So, and helicopters don't fly in snow.
No, they do not.
So
they don't.
Well, they do if you're ballsy, but
no, not medical helicopters.
Oh, I know. I used to work with Classic Air Medical, and they, dude, even if it was the slightest little bit of snow, they'd be like, "Nope, not right now."
Yeah, I mean, they'll fly in a little bit of snow, but not when the ceiling's 400 feet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 1,500 feet they can get away with, but 400, no.
Yeah, which makes a boring night. I won't forget my computer again, I'll tell you that much.
At least, hopefully, have a phone charger.
I do. I definitely do.
Seconds.
All right, Dan, let's see you fly it.
I actually remember this one.
Yeah, a little bit. I am super slow. Oh, see, I can't fly these races, man. I'm gonna go back into Acro mode and just fuck around.
You won't get better unless you fly.
I am flying.
Well, no, racing.
I know, but I like the graphics. I like the.
Oh, jeez.
I get distracted easily.
Yeah, you got ADHD. Ooh, shiny things.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, ooh, those are colorful.
He just knows he'll never beat my time. He just don't want to try.
Dude, you got a 4-minute.
You never beat the time because he just messes around.
Exactly, but that's why I like this game.
I mean, every time I fly with you guys, I have to beat Gank. That is like a form of life for me now. I don't care about anybody else. I just got to beat Gank.
I'm trying to fuck with people. It's great. Well, there's one.
It's just too bad you can't hit him.
Yes, you can.
Can you?
Yep.
Technically,
well,
in the
aim
game,
for whatever Gank
hit someone. Can Dan hit me? No.
No, I cannot hit Matt.
All right, Dan, there's your challenge.
The quads can. I've tried.
You're not trying hard enough.
That's what she said.
No. I was going to say, Gank, you better go back for that gate.
Hey, Jeff West, are we ever going to put 3D mode in this so that I can Zoe this out?
Oh, jeez.
How about when you build a 3D whoop for a real whoop first?
I'll build a 3D whoop. Challenge accepted. Maybe my V2 Renegade could go 3D.
Ah,
I might have to call Zoe on that one and find out if I could do that.
brushless.
Could I
I'm
build-
good.
Oh yeah, brushless I could easily do it.
On a regular whoop, not. I'll tell you that right now.
I was about to say, I didn't think you could do that on a brush.
Well, you can
Well,
now.
same
with
reason you can't
drone.
get.
The newbie drone brushed one reverses polarization.
Oh,
So you can do turtle mode. So I'm wondering if their ESCs would handle some good old brush 3D action.
well, it'd have to switch. I mean, you're talking about changing it via a switch, switching. You know what I'm saying?
True. It does need that extra ramp up, though.
But you could definitely get you a Helination F7 stack
Yeah,
and some nice brushless motors.
dude, you could even theoretically do it with. All I would really need is
I
one
mean,
of
you
those
could do
little.
that for.
Yeah. Any little 16x16 F4.
But you need bidirectional. You need BL32 ESCs, right? With bidirectional.
No, you could do JESC with that as well. Which I find easier to accommodate with the smaller stacks, just because they're usually BL Heli. BL Heli S, sorry.
Ah,
I think I've maxed out the battery on this Whoop, dude. It's not handling right anymore.
sure. Blame the controller.
Oh, I'm not blaming the controller. I'm blaming the Whoop itself.
Oh,
I've been literally full throttle this whole time.
oh my gosh. Gamer's disease, man. You freaking get to where you don't need to blink and your eyes just start watering to compensate.
Yeah.
I mean, every time you blink, that's latency, right?
Yeah, something like that. That's Crossfire versus Fry Sky.
Did you just say Fry Sky?
A Free Sky, Fry Sky, whatever. Tomato, tomato.
Call that Cry Sky.
Maybe I'll start calling it Speaktrum.
Rectum.
Damn near killed him.
Damn near killed him.
Hey, so Dan.
What now?
Man.
What?
Hold on. I gotta get my. There we go. Screen switched over.
Let everyone finish, Jeff says. No, you won't. I was freestyling my heart out.
Yeah, that's what I was designing when we started. It's done printing already.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
It is supposed to be a prop for propping my quads up when I take pictures of them for the website. Let me see if I can find one of my frames. Here we go. Real quick. But like, so I can put this So I can put this,
Oh, okay.
the quad on this, and then I have a turntable. It's a white turntable. So I'm just gonna have it rotate real slowly and take pictures of it from every angle. And this, it's got like a little hook in the back. I just kind of hook the battery strap in. Even if I don't have a battery strap on, it's got a little lip right here on the front for the front of the quad. So I'm always partial to the some of the slightly angled pictures like that. And if I do this in my light box with this and then the white turntable, it's easy for me to edit that out in Photoshop. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I was printing.
But yeah, from design to like literally in the time that we've done the live stream, because I started printing this at the beginning of the live stream.
Matt, check this out.
Oh, hold on. Let me get to the screen. Oh, nice. Dude, my friend Hootie Man prints some pretty cool stuff like that. I've got some screw holders that are like that.
Yeah, this one's pretty fair size. It was like a 14-hour print, but
Is that the balls that you were talking about printing earlier? Balls.
Yes.
Balls.
Yeah,
So-
and it's got that stone filament, the faux marble sort of look.
So, Dan,
Yo.
you think 14 hours is long enough for a sex toy?
Well, it depends. Length is not what matters. It's all about
No,
girth.
All right, guys, I can let you go. My food's done. I'm gonna go get me some grub.
I think I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not. I got another 8 hours to go.
That a boy. Well, go tinker with some of the helis out there and see if you can hook them up to your Spectrum and throw them into 3D mode.
No. Can't do nothing without a work order.
I hear you, man. All right. Thanks for joining us, Jeff.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, great stream.
All right, boys. We'll see you
Give me
later.
Frank's